Welcome to Frigidaire. Bienvenida a Frigidaire. For English, please press 1. Para español, presione 2.
Oh, my.
Did you know you can chat with one of our agents for faster service? If you would like to move this conversation to chat, please press 1 and we will send you a link via text message. Otherwise, please remain on the line. We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. Hello, my name is Pixie, Frigidaire's virtual assistant. Please wait a moment while I check for recent account activity. How can I help you today?
No, I'm calling to talk to you all about this Frigidaire stove that is not working.
Can you tell me more about what's happening? Please point out any unusual noises, error messages, or specific symptoms you may have noticed.
Actually, it has an F10 error and
Please, could you tell me what type of appliance you have? For example, refrigerator, freezer, range, oven, countertop ice maker, etc.
It's a range with an oven. It's a stove.
I can send you a link to schedule your repair visit on our website.
No.
Would you like to receive a text message with the link?
I haven't even talked to you about the problem. I don't even know how you would.
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. I can send you a link to schedule your repair visit on our website. Would you like to receive a text message with the link?
I'm not answering that question. I would like to talk to someone about this problem.
Is your product still covered by the manufacturer's warranty?
I want to talk to someone that I can specifically understand more about this. Can you tell me if I ask the questions, can you answer them properly? I don't know about.
I see that you have a question about your appliance. Let's get you over to a live agent to help take care of this for you. I will transfer you now.
No, you're going to transfer the call. You're not transferring me. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Frigidaire's privacy statement provides consumers with information regarding the personal information Frigidaire collects. For more information, go to frigidaire.com/privacy. The estimated wait time is 8 minutes.
Just wake me up. It's 12:18 p.m. and it's Monday, April 20th, 2026. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
Give me my patience.
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
No.
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
No, I'm not giving
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
Nope, I'm not giving my
We are sorry for the delay. Experiencing high call volume and all agents are. Thank you for your patience.
I give my patience.
We are sorry for. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your
Why
call
you ask
in
me
the
am I
order it was
miserable?
received.
Shit.
Thank you for
Why
your
would you
patience.
say that?
We are sorry.
You don't know what it means. Do you work for Frigidaire? Don't worry about it. I don't care. That just if they didn't mean that, they tell me they don't mean that. I'm not playing. The fuck? I don't look at everything from a worse angle, and that you don't tell me that I don't look at it. I don't care if the worst angle is what I look. I'm at the worst angle possible. Now, that's worse for you. That ain't worse for me. I'm happy with who I am. Shit, no, I'm not miserable. Why? Because of all the shit that I go through. This is normal things that happen, especially in a fuck ass place like this that don't do shit but sell bogus ass every motherfucking thing and want to drain somebody goddamn capital or anything else that a motherfucker have around here. This is motherfucking business per ass goddamn usual. The fuck you mean? I don't care. Well, I don't care what you have to say to me. I really don't. I can be negative. Fuck you. What field are you coming from? Negative? Shit, motherfucker be out there wishing they were HIV negative and all. I don't need your stupid ass your remarks toward me. Shit, fuck that. Fuckers sitting there want to fucking talk to me and try to like brainwash me and persuade me because they stupid ass. Go and call a motherfucker about your shit that ain't working. Shit, do the shit that you have to do for your goddamn self. I'm not your motherfucker. No, it's not my responsibility is to handle business appropriately. I speak life, and I make sure. I ain't doing nothing but being myself. I'm laughing. I'm sitting and dictate how I laugh and shit. Mm-hmm. What you trying to do? Figure out how to talk? What you trying to do? Like figure out how to use language? Speak another language? Because I sure don't know how to speak every language. But I'm not about to sit up here and insult somebody. Fuck that. I say what I have to say, but I don't attack them every fucking day on they fucking live videos and do all this shit. So that's why I'm not you. I'm not rude. I don't know what that means. I'm in person. So if you all want to use that for a strategy, because I say that and somehow try to say that I'm not, that I'm an immigrant or whatever and try to lock me up, it is what it is. No, that's inappropriate for you to tell me how to handle my calls and where to be and how to take direction on my call. If your shit is successful for you, why are you listening to me and not going on your way and making some fucking progress for yourself or something? You don't have the answers to all my shit because there's problems that I have. Yeah. Why would you put that sort of shit to me? Projecting how? You do not know me. The problem is you keep commenting on my stuff, making it seem like irrelevant. And then you'll get a top fan badge or some shit. I don't appreciate your abuse. You do not fucking know me. Now you didn't build up this relationship here, and how you talking is like you know me, and that's I do not appreciate that. I really don't. So why don't you try to stay on topic and keep this shit professional and understand that this is not a fucking about you. I didn't ask for your advice. I don't care about rambling. I don't care about shit. Mind your own motherfucking business.
We are experiencing high call volume and all agents on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was.
I'm sure I can learn other ways to say the same motherfucking shit to you so that you can understand, goddamn it, for your place and your time. But you keep talking to me the way that you fucking talking to me. And so I suppose this is the best that I can do.
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay.
I don't have a specific topic. I take care of every problem as I fucking see it. Just motherfucker want to act like don't cry over spilled milk, bitch. Fuck you. I'm not interested in you or your bullshit, whoever the fuck you are. Your approach is just inappropriate for me. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't appreciate the stress. I don't need this shit. Calling about a broke stove and your dumb ass trying to tell me that I have to agree with everything. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Get the hell. So if you're not listening to me, what the fuck are you on my shit for? Oh, you're rage baiting. Fuck. I'm not giving you my patience. I've said it already. I don't have to keep explaining this shit. That shit come to me for no motherfucking explanation. I'm wondering where it come from. All the motherfucking uninformed consents from her. That's some stupid for them to say. Thank you for your patience. At what time have they realized that don't even fit in today's society? The fuck? Or anywhere. What did you say? I was not tuned in to exactly what you said.
Yes, you are now connected with Frigidaire customer service. How can I help?
What do you mean by connected?
Like you are now speaking with the Frigidaire customer service.
Okay, I'm calling independent. I'm not your customer, but I have a Frigidaire product that I want to talk to you all about. Your products are being so defective, and I do not appreciate that. They're malfunctioning. And there are laws such as the law of implied warranty of merchantability, the law of consumer protection, Federal Consumer Product Safety Act, and other issues that I want to question you about. Not that these are my laws, but these are laws that you all stand on, and for you to be selling your products. And I'm asking you, are you in this particular government? Or if you're selling to those that are in this government, what is your explanation as to why you find that you will allow your products to be defective in such a way? The model number is FFGF3047LSF, and the serial number is VF32070953. There is just.
By the way, you are now connected with the Frigidaire customer service. We can book the unit for service appointment if in case that you're experiencing issues with your unit. Your other questions or concerns earlier, we are afraid that it's not part of our department.
Wait, where are you calling out of? Where are you located right now?
Our site is located in the Philippines.
Okay, so where is Frigidaire located?
For the Frigidaire address, I can provide that to you. Hold on.
I'm not your customer.
Just to confirm, are you pertaining to call our corporate
Where is the manufacturer of Frigidaire located? Where is the ownership of Frigidaire?
Yes, I'm looking now.
So you don't have that information? Who do you work for? What's the business that you work for?
This is the address.
What's the name of the business that you work for?
We are Frigidaire.
Are you Frigidaire? So is Frigidaire located in the Philippines? Where's the Philippines?
Now a specific location, but in the Philippines. For the address of our corporate, based on the model code you have provided, it's gonna be.
What do you mean based on the model code that I have provided? What do you mean by that?
The coverage of the unit.
No, I didn't ask you to base it off the model. I did not ask you to base it off the model. No, I didn't ask you to base it off the model. They hung up the phone. So this is the bullshit that I'm happy to show. And I'm not going to play any games. There's no reason. I didn't say anything unprofessional or anything no, these are simple things where they are getting around. They're selling these products to those around here that already they know they don't have much education, that are trusting, or they are in things where they have to believe, and trust their neighbors or trust their, people that, or they go and buy stuff. And then the items break down and just as fast as they get them. They're selling garbage to begin with, and it's inappropriate. There are just too much. It's too much out here. Mm-mm. That was a 17-minute call. Please. And I was on hold for longer.
Frigidaire. Bienvenida a Frigidaire. For English, please press 1. Para español, presione 2.
And they only say English or whatever else.
If you would like to move this
I don't know what you mean prevail. What are you talking about?
Send you a link via text message.
Because if I start looking up definitions on my own, that's inappropriate. I'm not working for you.
We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Press 0.
I didn't press 0. I'm not pressing any of that shit.
We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message,
I didn't ask where their office was.
Press 0.
Shit, I don't know English. Shit. I don't know fucking
Hello,
English.
my name is Pixie, Frigidaire's virtual assistant. Please wait a moment while I check for recent account activities. Welcome back. I can see we have spoken recently.
Mm-hmm.
Are you contacting us for the same reason? If yes, please press 1.
Yes.
Okay, I will transfer your call to a team member who will assist you further.
Yeah.
Please hold while I connect you.
The same reason.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for
I know what the fuck to talk about.
Frigidaire's privacy statement provides consumers with information regarding the personal information Frigidaire collects. For more information, go to frigidaire.com/privacy. The estimated wait time is 5 minutes.
Service, our line suddenly got disconnected earlier.
How did that happen?
And you are asking about the address of Frigidaire.
No, actually, can you tell me how your line, I don't know what you mean, I'm not connected. What do you mean that your line got disconnected earlier?
Yes, the line got disconnected.
How did that happen? Dropped. How did that happen?
Due to the system connection or system glitch.
What does that mean, though?
I cannot explain, but due to system glitch.
So what is the person of you calling me? The reason that what is the purpose? No, you know what? I don't need to talk to you. If you're not going to have a real conversation, do not sit here and try to avoid what I'm saying and not actually talk to me. Okay? Because I don't have to change who I am to talk to you. Do not sell your
Alright.
products if you don't want to talk to whoever buys the product. I'm not your customer. You never gave some kind of warning to say, hey, this is how you have to behave with your products, and they fucking breaking down anyway.
Alright, no problem. Let me know if
It's
you have any
always
other
a problem.
questions.
I'm asking you the questions. You are not answering them. What you mean? You just saying so-called pleasantries. That's inappropriate. You're abusive.
We can only book the unit for service appointment. And if your concern is to book your unit for service appointment, then we can help you to book your unit.
No, I want to talk to somebody about the product. I want to get some answers.
For the product, you need to contact this number. It's 800-944-9044.
What is the country code?
It's 800-944-9044.
What is the country code to that phone number?
I'm afraid that we don't have that kind of information.
Why are you afraid?
I'm sorry, we don't have that information.
Why are
So
you
do have any
afraid?
other questions?
No. Why are you afraid?
My apologies. It seems like you don't have any other questions, so I will need to end this call.
You're
now.
not welcome.
I already give you the number.
You are not
All right,
welcome.
thank you and have a bright rest.
I'm
of
not
the day.
interested in you.
Call and the order is received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received.
I'm not here to play around with it. It's too much
We are
other
sorry
great
for the
things that
delay.
can happen.
We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are
I'm not
currently on
gonna settle
other
for
calls.
less for
We will
shit.
answer your
No.
call in the order it was received. Thank you for your
I can't
patience.
figure this shit out.
We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
I don't have any more
We
oranges.
are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. All agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience. We are sorry for the delay. We are experiencing high call volume and all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received. Thank you for your patience.
I don't even know what Smackanese is. Why are you saying
We are
putting this
experiencing
stuff
high
on?
call volume and all
Do you
agents
believe
are
that I'm
currently
playing
on
around
other
on this
calls.
phone? I had
We
to
will
put this
answer your
on
call
you.
in the order it was all agents are currently on other calls. We will answer your call in the order it was received.
Entertainment for
patience.
what? What kind of
We are sorry for the
entertainment you
delay.
trying to say
We
I
are
provide,
experiencing high call
please?
volume and all agents.
I'm making sure that this is not of conflict, but of growth. It's of development. I want to make sure that I can, like, I don't want to say problem solve, but I want to get some answers out here. This is what is important to me. And if someone does not understand, I don't care. I handle my own matters. I have to go through the points that others may not ever get to see or don't get to do for themselves. I am in a position that I lead, that I handle my own stuff. I don't have a rep. I don't need anybody to handle these kinds of issues or any of my problems for me. I'm taking care of my own matters, and it is not easy. And talking about, did I figure out how to get my kids back? This does not have anything to do with you. But what it is about to do is tell you to focus on yourself.
Julian, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh, this is not a pleasure call. So I don't know who you have the pleasure of speaking with. Why are you asking me that? Do you not know who you have the pleasure of speaking with?
I don't have any information on your account here. It's completely empty, ma'am.
No, it's not. What do you mean by that? What are you now saying?
I said who I am speaking with right now. I don't have your information, ma'am.
You said that you asked me who you have the pleasure of speaking with. And I told you,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know who you have the pleasure of speaking with. I don't know anything about you, but why are you asking me that?
I'm just, to be exact, I'm just asking who I'm speaking with, ma'am. Do you need help? Are you calling Frigidaire?
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, June 12th, 1986. But what I'm saying to you is that's my name and my date of birth, just in case you need identifying information. I'm just telling you, this is not a pleasure call. I don't know why you asked me that. Can you say it in a different way? Say something else, because this is not a pleasure call, please.
I understand. So, Jasmine, appreciate your time. How can I help you?
What do you mean you appreciate my time?
Ma'am, I'm just asking, how can I help you?
But the way that you're saying things, that's inappropriate, and the way that I see them, that is not acceptable. And the way that I take it, and the way that I can take it, it's inappropriate for you to say those things. My time is my time. These are really serious things that can be misinterpreted. And then if you look at them from a point of view of a structural advantage or some kind of disadvantage, you could be trying to get some uninformed consent. And I don't allow that. I'm not going to allow you to use Frigidaire as a front of population control or some kind of I don't know what you're doing. So can you please just rephrase it so that I won't misinterpret it? I'm not trying to have some conflict here with you, but it definitely, you have spoken a conflict of interest though.
I didn't mean anything. I'll just rephrase my word. Once again, my name is Julian. How can I help you?
No, Julian, I'm calling to Frigidaire and you did not answer my questions. So please just realize that you have no validity to whatever you're trying to say. This is strictly about an item for Frigidaire. I noticed that you did say that this is a warranty department. I had gotten your information, and perhaps you're not the appropriate place for me to call, but I find reason to know and to believe that there is conversation for me to speak to you all about. When you refer to warranty, can you explain the definition of warranty? Your definition of warranty,
We're,
please?
ma'am, we're sending that if the customer is still covered by the warranty. If ever they are out of warranty, we can provide a specific amount how much is the service call. So technically, we covered out of warranty and warranty call.
Okay, you did not define warranty because I would like to say something as far as warranty. That's a very serious word. You all are using these words, but do you realize how serious it is for you to use these words and still allow your products to be sold as defective? And then you cover it, you say that you only have coverage for a specific amount of time, but when you say warranty, that's a serious, and you're false advertising at times. And so I would like to know if you understand the clickbait or the bait that you use when you are selling your products or allow those to sell your products as used or other things. It does not matter if it's a brand new product or a used product. You are still supposed to sell products and tell those who sell your products that they cannot sell an item such as a Frigidaire stove and knowing that it could pose a risk. Okay,
It
that
sounds
is
like you
this
have a
model
bad
was made in
experience with our appliance,
2020.
ma'am.
No, it does not sound like that. I did not tell you that I had a bad experience with your appliance. Why did you say that to me, please?
The way you describe the coverage of our warranty. But I just want to know, ma'am, where this conversation going, ma'am? Because I just want to know if I am the right person who can assist you. If not, I can transfer you over.
No, you cannot transfer me over. This is a call. I asked you, what department do you work in, please?
Like what I said, ma'am, I'm handling warranty department.
Okay, so the question would be specifically and actually proper then. I'm talking to you and I asked you a warranty question, actually.
Can you be more specific regarding on your warranty question, ma'am?
What do you mean more specific, please? I'm happy
Do
to
you have
answer your
any?
questions.
I want to know what appliance are we talking about? Do you have any model numbers so that we can check a serial number to pull up the record?
I'm not at that part of my question, actually. And I called you and I asked you to define warranty. What do you mean warranty? What is a warranty and what is a warranty department? How can I find the information and can you tell me, and then where would I find the information that supports what you are saying? Specifically, is that what you're asking? Specifically? So I'm telling you to specifically tell me, literally, actually, precisely, exactly.
I'm not pretty sure what you're talking about, ma'am. Do you have any issue with your appliance? Is it a brand new appliance, ma'am?
Why are you asking me those questions?
Ma'am, I just would like to dig deeper. What is the root of this call, so that I could definitely help you out right away.
The root?
Keep asking me about the warranty thing. I'm talking about what appliance is this?
Actually, you are the warranty department for the appliance of Frigidaire, right? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am. But
So how
figured
come
out what appliance. There will be a specific appliance that we don't cover, ma'am. That's why I'm asking what model it is. Because we don't cover whole of the appliance of Frigidaire. We have other departments also. So I want to know what model number it is.
No, I'm going to be on this phone and I'm going to work through my problems and I'm going to figure out what is really going on here, because I'm going to choose my words appropriately and I'm going to try to do my very best here. But what I don't like is the fuckery. I don't like for you to be selling a product and you say that you are warranty and you use these these serious, I want to say infamous words, these words of great integrity and background and due diligence and all kind of processes, but you actually don't mean them. You steal the identity or the reliability or the trust of those by saying that you have something specifically, and you have cheapened the definition of these words that have come from specific linguistics or etymology or wherever it's come from. So it should be simple for you to explain to me, someone that's calling with research as well and a sure problem about the product. So can you please just tell me what exactly you're talking about when you say warranty?
That is our specific department. We're handling major
Sure
appliance
don't. I'm
Frigidaire.
trying. What?
I am explaining what we cover here, ma'am. What support we can provide to our customer.
Okay, so maybe infamous isn't the best way to describe it, but maybe infamous is fitting right in to what is happening here. And I did explain.
I'm just really confused right now what's going on.
That's
What
not my
could be
problem
the
that you,
issue?
I am not the one who hired you, but I did call you about a specific product that has been purchased that you all are not standing by. And that is
Can you
that
provide me
holds
the
no, I'm talking. Where are you call, where am I calling right now? Where are you at? Are you at, where is Frigidaire located? And what
I
government?
work
Do you
for
have a government, or are you independent, or what's the problem?
I am in Manila, Philippines, but I work directly with Frigidaire.
Where are you at?
I'm based in Manila, Philippines.
Okay. So do you have a specific government that you work out of? Who do you send, like, how do you hold account for your actions, or are you independent? What's happening here? I would like to know more about, because it's inappropriate to purchase a product that breaks down, a newer model product at that. Product's not even been made 3 years ago. And this is a stove. Okay.
Can
And
you
it's a
explain me the
household. Hold on.
model?
No. I am the one that's in charge of this call right now. Your charge is to answer your questions and to answer your questions for your job, not to figure out, get data on me. You are supposed to know the data on your own self. And you are steady trying to get my information, in which I'm trying to talk to you about something that I can get. You do not need to know anything other than the direction of this call. And when you answer the calls, then the conversation can actually continue, please. You have not explained to me about what you believe to know in your job of what you mean warranty is, so that I won't misinterpret anything. And so I know, are you actually false advertising? What is your company built upon? It's time that there are products that are being sold and that you stand by your products that are not breaking down, and constantly have to rebuy these products over and over. And it's stopping those from being able to probably put money for education, to buy a new car, to actually buy the food to cook on the stove. Okay. If this is a stove that is supposed to be a household thing, then you should know that at least 3 times, and perhaps 6, in the course of a day, this stove, oven, all that is going to be used. You choose to put or allow defective products or your product to be sold in a particular way. How much time do you allow for your warranty?
May I answer, ma'am?
I am not in control of you. I do not, you should have this
I
information, please.
just don't want to interrupt you.
No, I asked you a question. Can you please, if you need to buy yourself time, say that.
So it really depends on the model number, but most of our major appliances covered only 1 year manufacturer warranty starting the day that it purchased. Regarding on the defect that you're reporting and you're unhappy about what we only cover, we need to figure it out first if this issue has been reported recently or after 3 years this issue has been raised only. So that's the reason we need to get the model number and serial number.
The problem is this, and I've already stated to Frigidaire earlier on, and I can tell you the model number and the serial number, but why only you only stand by your product for 1 year? Why is that?
That would be the company decision, ma'am. And we have other type of supports that we're offering if the appliance is covered after the warranty ends. Like what we said, we are offering type of fixed price repair service, which is a very affordable price if you will hire us to service the appliance. But regarding on your question, why we only cover first year warranty only or 1 year warranty, it will be the company decision. That is something that I cannot really expand. What I can answer is it's the company decision.
Why did you say that I'm unhappy? I did not tell you that.
Because I can definitely feel on the tone of your voice, the way you explain the experience with the coverage of the warranty.
No, you're being dishonest. That's not what happened.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I said I didn't mean to assume on your emotion. I'm sorry if I misunderstood that you are unhappy. But you mentioned about the warranty. You said that why Frigidaire will only cover 1 year warranty. Can you also share to me the specific model number so that I could check?
How many times does someone have to purchase the item that they buy it? Once they buy it, you only say it's expected to last 1 year. That's what kind of products are you if you know now after all this, when was Frigidaire in business since? When did you come about? I'm doing some research and I don't know what to exactly call it, but I want some information. These are some demands right now too. When did you Frigidaire come in business, and when did you all come to Wisconsin? And when did you all come to the United States? When did you even develop in the world? Actually, please tell me that. Because you should already know that sometimes someone may just put an appliance somewhere and have it sit for a year and don't even use it until after a year, or they have to use their product. So why don't you put better items in your sensors and all those things in your products? But then you want to talk about affordable. How would you say what is affordable and not affordable? Your storylines and the way that you put information out there is only for your sales tactics and your telemarketing, and that is inappropriate. You do not sit there and persuade me and, like you said, make decisions and knowing that it's inappropriate. Actually, I have to call you all some other time. I'll be calling you soon. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, and I want to tell you that model number though, and I want to also tell you the serial number here. The serial number is VF32070953.
And the model number, please.
And this model number that poses perhaps a hazard of some kind, FFG F3047LSF. This product has not been purchased. Hasn't even been a year since it has been purchased, but I have some issues, but I have something else now that I have to handle. This is not the first time that I have called you all, and you're not the first one that I've spoken to there today. And for you all
Okay.
to have these issues, and then you spent a lot of time refusing to answer the questions. When I call, I expect you all to have your information appropriate, please. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm very serious. I don't, it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say. I'm gonna handle mine, I'm gonna get mine. And that's why I'm gonna continue to thrive. What do you have something to say
I
here?
would like to take advantage that I'm also to create you a profile so that if ever you will call us back, we have your record and this conversation will be recorded.
And what's your
Can
name?
you also share? My name is Julian.
Okay. And where is Frigidaire located, please?
If you will ask us, you're talking right now. We're based in Manila, Philippines, but so that
Well,
if ever
actually,
you
I
will
can
call us
continue
back,
this call now. I don't need to discontinue the call. I was able to manage my issue without having to discontinue the call. Where are you located, actually, though, please? And this is on my
I'm
own
based in
time.
Manila,
So this is
Philippines.
my own problem. This is not a script. I'm not hired by anyone. I don't have a specific method, no cultural background that I have to be commissioned on or anything like that. So I just want you to understand that this is my own stuff and I'm very serious. Where is Frigidaire located? The makers of Frigidaire.
We have different warehouse, ma'am. That is something that I cannot say. But one of our office is located in Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia? Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
where
Augusta, Georgia.
is that the origin of Frigidaire? Where the corporate offices are and the manufacturers?
That is something that I'm not pretty sure. But what I'm familiar with is one of our main offices is located in Augusta, Georgia. If may I ask, ma'am, what's your address, just for the record?
Oh, no. Why are you asking me? Address what? I'm trying to talk to you and explain. And I told you that I said what I said. You have not yet replied to anything. Can you start replying to what I said? And then you will hear the information. You will hear a complaint. You will hear an address. Now, I don't know if you're talking about like a physical address, but that is not, I haven't even gotten to the point to even disclose that information. You're not even, first of all, you said you weren't the department that I was supposed to call. So I'm telling you that I'm asking questions about your department. Okay. Why are you asking? What do you mean specifically? Can you please answer my questions? Why are you developing these products knowing that they are not sustainable? They are not environmentally appropriate. They're really not. I read some information that also says that when this particular stove can get over 550 degrees or like 600 degrees or something like that, that it develop, but it goes up to 500 degrees. Okay. And if you allow your stove to go up to 500 degrees, right? And someone is also cooking, the oven goes up to 500, and someone is also cooking on top of the stove, which has not happened, that those two at the same time. But what I'm asking you is, how would you expect to put that kind of information out there knowing that the whole machine is going to reach way above 600 degrees if the stove is being cleaned at 500, or if something is being cooked, even if it's clay or anything? If someone is baking something, to like putting clay in the oven so that they can store their food in, or whatever the situation is, I'm telling you real things. and your systems, you put something in your system knowing that it's going to break. And then you then say, hey, but guess what? We're going to give you this affordable price. So you're selling the product at $2,000, but that product is really getting more toward the area of $5,000. And then until someone is like, you know what, they have to replace it. And you go through these things. I want you to understand how serious this is, where you all have the education. You actually have the privilege of having these factories. You get the education. See, in Wisconsin, where I'm from, the area, like not where I'm from like that, but where I'm at right now, I was born in Kenosha, Wisconsin. There is no Frigidaire factory, okay? There's no Frigidaire courses in the elementary schools, the middle schools, the high schools, or colleges. You don't put anything back into Kenosha, Wisconsin, or Racine, Wisconsin. What you do is teach yours how to insert the wrong products. And what you're doing is punishing each and every one of them as they are participating in institutional insufficiency and highway robbery constantly. You are then dictating how much someone is going to cook on their stove. And so now it's like a tactic where, hey, I can't cook on my stove. I have to go outside because I can't afford. It's better for me to go to a fast food restaurant, because if I try to bake some bread or a cake, and then I want to cook like if I would ever just believe that I want to make a meal, as much that goes into a meal, all the nutrients, all the baking, if I ever want to eat it today or fresh, your stoves are impossible from that, to be able to even do that without malfunctioning immediate one-time use. But then that's just from what I read, the information that you all have out here. So is that a scam or a gimmick where you're not considering that you sell these in a household? This is not an industrial commercial appliance. This is something that is being used. And you all push that breakfast, lunch, dinner scenario. And that's another reason why I asked you, what government, if any, do you base it? Because I'm taking this to task. You are draining those of capital. And if someone is purchasing this kind, and I told you the serial number, and I told you the appliance number, the model number. So you know, this kind of product is going to be used to the best of its ability. I'm not here to mess around. I'm going to get to the real deal. This is what I stand on. This is what I put my cause into. I don't have to chase after everyone, have their information in their books and they know exactly how to talk to you in your language. No, because the little simple things that I ask you, you don't even answer. You're expanding and they hired you from Georgia all the way in the Philippines. And those right in Georgia having to go to food banks. Those right in this very state of Wisconsin have food deserts. So if you are so involved, and it does not matter, or to say, hey, it doesn't matter if you're across the lines of whoever you hire, whoever got the job, it matters about you having the information to talk to those in the actual place that the items are being sold. So Frigidaire, I'm having a problem with Frigidaire where they're selling it over here, but then they have you to speak a foreign language you don't understand because they're not educating you. So you all are fighting and using your appliances as a casualty of war. In turn, you're building I'm not hating because, everyone has perhaps their items, whether it's a project or not, that they use. And that's fine because people want to make it and be successful. And so they invest so much. And it's not always a matter, and I don't want to say a particular project, but a business venture. And you might have a strategy to get rich and you focus on one another. But this has gotten the hands of something that I'm involved with now. And so you all are dealing with a serious matter here. And it's not going to be any more of this unexplained things, the uninformed consents, and the things that you all are probably all overlooking. But this is a serious matter when you have the literature out there and you're literally like contradicting, like you're saying something and you know that you're being dishonest on paper. You're not, whoever is writing the stuff apparently has not talked to who is putting the sensors in the things, and you're not testing it. You're not working with your samplers. You're not working with those. You're not cooking. You don't, like for me, I'm saying I know what it's like. I don't even have a damn job. But I know how to use this. I know how to talk to you. And this is my focal point. And I should not have to call you and go through this where you should already have your info. You are working there. And you all have chose to miscommunicate information after you have sold these products out here already. For what? These products are not prepared. This model number in particular, with this particular serial number, was not actually ready to be sold, and it was put out here some kind of way, and it is broke down, and it has an F10 error on it where the stove is not working, where there is constant alarm when it is plugged in. And that went on for hours and hours and hours at a time. The clock won't even show up. It's just constantly F10. You all, when I looked up this information, it was nothing that I did or anyone else did. This is something where you already know. This is a known problem, allegedly, that you all have. Is that true? That this is something that you all know that is happening and it has been documented, and yet you have not recalled this product yet. You have not sent out a replacement yet. What does warranty mean? What are you on? Like, what is the problem? This is a serious thing. Hello? Oh, they're not on the phone. This is a serious problem. I'm sorry to say. And this is how I handle my matters. And I know there are those who don't know me or trying to know me and where I'm at and what I'm doing. I'm not a terrorist or anything, but this is where I'm at. And you all may not know how serious it is, and everybody has their job, but I'm everything to myself. Sometimes you don't get to see those. You get to see that cashier. You get to see, you know what I'm saying, the result. When someone stands up there and talks, you don't see the hard work. You don't see what they put into their speech or their presentation or their lesson or their lecture. You don't see the results of hard work. This is why everything is broke the fuck down. It's raggedy out here. Inside, outside houses, poor. Motherfuckers are too beautiful to have to constantly deal with these stupid ass shit where they are neglectful. Shit, no. I don't have what tax dollars? Shit, the fuck? My baby needs some new pair of shoes. You ever heard that? Shit, don't fucking go there with me. I don't even have a house for my goddamn child. I don't motherfucking need you. Straight up. No, please don't, no. This shit is not funny. And I don't like how my son, why you talking? This don't have shit. I said I'm calling Frigidaire. But you want to sit here and sabotage and try to discredit me on this thing all the time. I am not a stalker. I do not do this. I do not go to nobody's business and talk about shit that is not relative to them and their stuff. Straight up, man. This is deep to me. I'm not fucking around. Straight up. No, I'm doing the best that I can do. And I'm sending a text message, but I have to really get to the problem. It's more than just critical thinking for me. And it's so terrible that I don't have the words and the education, but I know what I'm talking about. I know how to get to it. I know what to do. I have never had to explain myself. All I ever had to do was go to my problems, do that. There is no specific title. Places around here sell these items knowing that they are garbage to begin with. Some are selling them as brand new products and they are fucked up. And I know that these companies know that. Someone is stealing and they ass is about to be busted. For someone to not be able to be terrorized the way that they're being terrorized, to be held like they're being held. You can't cook. Now your money is this and that. You got to keep rebuying. This is a situation, in this particular situation, there has been, in less than a year, 2 fucking different stoves. There is no way that I'm going to continue to stand by this shit and not question it. I do not care how much somebody is trying to fight me. You got your problems. I'm sure it's enough of this shit to go around. But you cannot use mine. You cannot create a problem for yourself and hate on me because so happened. You want a poverty ass situation, that's on your stupid ass. Because if I can hop over this shit and get to where I'm really fucking going, instead of having to stay and spend my whole motherfucking day and knowing I got 10 other pretty things that I can be doing, I will fucking do that. You all are hiring you're hiring those that are not getting results. They're messy. And they deal in fucking mess. And that's what they like. Drama. Dumb shit. They want to be the conflict in their conflict resolution. I have energy to put forth in all of this shit. I can talk in any situation. And I happily can broadcast my skill and my integrity and let somebody know. On my own time, this is how I get through my problems. So I know that I can go and work a job where they already know what's up, and they say they didn't been this far. They didn't call how many times, so these are their notes, this and that, and they got to call somebody that can really have enough accountability and strength and skill and integrity to learn about it, because they got other issues that they have to work on. But this is a serious problem I'm handling over here, and I'm not even fucking being paid. This is bigger than some little ass issue. A joke is a joke. I don't know what you mean by joke. Is that an acronym for something? I don't care what you find. I do not love anybody. Now what? So if you guys want to find that as a crime, I don't care. I'm no longer concerned about being placed in boxes. About my life, you all have controlled too much shit with your lies and your deception. I don't give a fuck. No, I do not love Tyrell. No, I do not love Divine. Now what's next? I do not have to love. I know more than love. I don't need to tell you a motherfucking thing. Do you love Tyrell? Do you love Divine, motherfucker? Shit. The fuck you mean, man? Stop fucking playing on my goddamn shit. I don't give a fuck. Even prisoners can shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of prison too. But it's so many fucking problems with somebody and trick their ass too. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to love shit. I ain't even there now. What does love mean? What is love? I don't give a fuck about what you try to control me. Yeah, I'm yelling like a motherfucker, and I'm telling you, I'm yelling now because I want you to hear this shit, and I want you to understand that I'm not fucking playing with you, the courts, nobody the fuck else. I don't have to love no motherfucking body, and y'all ain't doing shit but killing, and then you don't give a fuck because you're gonna die someday. I'm living. My life is about living. I don't have an expiration date. You bitch ass motherfuckers out here don't give a fuck because all you believe is you're gonna die someday. You're just playing your fucking position to move your crime and your punishment or whatever great plan that you have out here a fucking head. You don't give a fuck. But somebody didn't figure this shit through. All this time, y'all been controlling motherfuckers with the dumbest shit. Not everybody buys into that. Some motherfuckers are intelligent enough or whatever, smart enough, bright enough, any damn thing to not even get involved and have a fucking conversation. Motherfuckers didn't need to bank on love. The fuck you mean, nigga? Now, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you are, what you trying to, this don't matter. All this stuff is about what? I'm calling and I am doing my thing. And I do not care. You didn't teach me. They didn't teach me. So many have fucked up, trying to kill me, trying to take me on, trying to say that I'm nothing because they never had nothing for me. They never had anything so interesting. I do not care. What James Rector Davis did was provide a household with a telephone and everything that I could have possibly needed to run my fucking household. And that's what the fuck happened. The upkeep to the best of my ability. But it did not stop there because I had called repair guys to come and fix the shit around. He did. Them motherfuckers didn't do shit, but still. And use fucked up products. See, you don't know. And this is why a motherfucker try to take somebody out. They have the paperwork. They want to pick up where somebody left off at. I'm going to do it the best I can do. And I ain't got to buy no motherfucking time. I'm living my life. Fuck that. I don't have any kids. The fuck is kids? Those are animals. Kids are animals. That's a word that I have to heal from my own vocabulary. The uninformed consents, the mammals, all these things to trick somebody into being livestock. I'm sorry, you may not believe it that way. You don't have that interpretation. That's great for you. You have the luxury of your words to be able to throw them and choose them as you so ever shall please. That is great for you. Congratulations. But I don't find it that way for me. I'm trying to be as careful as I possibly can with my words. And I ask thoroughly because I don't have to keep being around here blind or saying, oh, this is a key word. I can use it. All those keys, the locks have been fucking changed. Believe that. It never was made. Those were gimmick words. Fucked up curriculum, fucked up word about anybody come around this bitch and disguise themselves. They steal information of family. They long lost cousins and shit. They go and talk to the children or someone's, just individuals, whatever. Littles, whatever. I don't know. Some call them youth. I don't fucking know. And they're persuasive. You know you got to work. You don't have nothing for your children. You don't have nothing. Then you got to send them to a daycare or something. No. I had a household and contact information and food and everything that I possibly needed. I was not ever abandoned. And you all aren't going to sit there and try to keep a motherfucker dead and fighting somebody that has passed away. Skeletons and ghosts and shit. That's how serious this shit is. You motherfuckers are still, you want to fight a ghost. But you don't want to stand up to me on some real shit and answer some questions and fulfill a debate. You'd rather throw me in jail or steal my children and break my heart. And you want to talk about love. Love don't live here anymore. Shit, the fuck? Damn. This shit is too real and too serious. I have a matter of different problems. I'm not at work, so I can handle my stuff openly as it comes. I don't have to schedule time for myself. I don't have to take a break. I can address everything up front. I can confront it. I can be aggressive as I want to because I know that I can. This is not abuse. This is being real. See, that's why a lot of don't want nobody to have it in the household because they'll never be able to see them, touch them, blame them, do shit. You want somebody to go, they want somebody to constantly go to their public shit where they can steal identities. Here lies a real motherfucker that they done stole the identity of and got a motherfucker walking around as a hollow fucking shell. You see them, but they didn't even stole their motherfucking name. Like they just wearing the motherfucking name and they didn't stole every substance. Like every fill in a blank, every dot to dot. These motherfuckers have stolen with so many goddamn uninformed consents, so much can't even get on the fucking internet without signing a bunch of shit. Can't even check on my shit without motherfuckers trying to tell me, oh, if something happened, you can't fight me. You done whooped my ass before. Why would you even bring having to? Who said I want to fight you? This ain't even a place to fight you at. I'm coming here so I don't have to fucking fight you. So now I already know that you want me to sign up for a public library account, and you said now I have to defend you? You're not stealing me. It's all set up for failure. It's nothing free. I don't need this shit. If any child or any baby that have come out of my body, you don't need to feel bad for them at all, because I know that I have put enough in them that they are as strong as they can possibly be, and they can be better, and they don't have to go through the dumbass shit, but they wake up every motherfucking day, and they ain't out here stealing from you, and they are making their way and doing the best that they can. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You don't need to know anything else about nothing of mine or what was mine to fucking begin with. I didn't go half on no motherfucking baby with nobody. I put 100%. My dad had no reason to be ashamed. He didn't go around asking for help for shit. And what he was involved with, he did what the fuck the best that he can do. And motherfuckers didn't even want him to cook breakfast on Sundays. Y'all better shut the fuck up talking to me. Motherfuckers couldn't even appreciate that. You all stop everything. Baseball teams, everything developed because they have a different... The uninformed consents, every open door is not an open door. I've been alive. I was not born deaf. I was not born mute. I was not born blind. Motherfucker, you can only care so much. No. I'm not nice. Call this woman. I'm not gonna do this. They're gonna get a lawsuit. Because there's no reason why they can't answer my questions.
Frigidaire. For English, please press 1. Para español, presione 2.
I haven't made any kids. You know how to make kids?
Para español, presione 2.
A lot of motherfuckers out there doing that. And they can. They ain't asking you all. That's why motherfuckers be hating.
Did you know you can chat with one of our agents
beautiful
for
and exotic as motherfuckers looking out here, the things that they doing.
Please press 1 and we will send you a link.
They can't, and then they want to drain somebody and steal somebody and send them through jails. All kind of uninformed searches and seizures and all the stuff that they do on people, on others' bodies and their persons. It's unlawful how they do this shit out here.
Press 1. Otherwise,
walking up on motherfuckers, doing shit that they should not do. That's uninformed consent. That's long-standing contest. It's unfair competition.
If you would like to
so
receive a survey via text message,
I know that you might be hating, but I hope that you see what's going on. I know better. And they don't want to get the message, and that's why they trying to fucking tell me to put my videos on private. And that's why they harassing me and trying to get the judge that don't want others to hear. If they find my page through a hashtag, they don't want the real course to understand. They don't want the real who they're impersonating and trying to be like. Those are like those fake ass insurance salesmen who sell life insurance and tell you the only way that you can get the money if somebody dies. No. You can be your own bank with life insurance. This is why so many motherfuckers having domestic disputes and harming their own loved ones.
Please, could you tell me what type of appliance you have? For example, refrigerator, freezer, range, oven, countertop ice maker, etc.
It's a stove.
I can send you a link to schedule your repair visit on our website. Would you like to receive a text message with the link?
You can, I want to talk to someone live there.
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. I can send you a link to schedule your repair visit on our website. Would you like to receive a text message with the link?
I do not consent for you to make recordings of my vocal impressions or my data or build up to the context of how I speak and use my language.
Let's get you over to a live agent to help take care of this for you. I will transfer you now. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Frigidaire's privacy statement provides consumers with information regarding the personal information Frigidaire collects. For more information, go to frigidaire.com/privacy. The estimated...
Hello, good afternoon. This is Jason from the Frigidaire service, and how can I help?
What do you mean Frigidaire service?
Yes, this is the service department of Frigidaire and Electrolux.
Service department?
Yes.
What phone number? What phone number? What's your phone number there?
Our number is 1-800-374-4432.
So who all uses that phone number? Because I was told that you all are the warranty department.
Can I have the serial number so I can check?
No, I asked you, are you the warranty department or are you the service department? What's the difference? And how are you answering the same phone?
Yeah, we can also assist under the warranty process.
Is that everyone and where are you calling? What continent are you in? Who do you work for?
I'm working for Frigidaire.
But what's the company that Frigidaire hired? What's the name of that you're working through?
I'm sorry, may I know how can we help you?
I asked you a question, I mean it.
Are you in need of help, service?
What's the name of your company so I can know who I'm talking to?
My name is Jason and I'm working for Frigidaire.
But who did Frigidaire? What continent are you? Where are you calling? Where am I calling you at?
I'm from Manila, Philippines.
Okay, but I dialed a country code of 1. So what's your country code?
This is a call center. So
so what?
Hello. Yeah. We're using we are hired by Frigidaire to assist their customer.
No, but the problem is if I call a country code of 1 and I'm talking to someone in Philippines, that's a problem.
I'm sorry, but I don't know your concern is yet. But
so does Frigidaire have a call center in the Philippines? Are you in a call center, a Frigidaire call center right now?
Yes, we are a call center.
No, that's not what I asked you. You're working for Frigidaire, but are you Frigidaire?
Yes, this is Frigidaire.
So Frigidaire has businesses in the Philippines.
Yes, they do have.
And so you're telling me that you're in a Frigidaire building right now?
No, I'm working remotely. I'm working from home.
So they pay your house, pay for you to work for
No,
they built you a house to work in,
no,
a home to work in? What do you mean?
no.
So do you have access to my phone number and stuff from your house?
No, we're using the same system, one system, so we can access the information of our customer that we're assisting. But what is your call about? So I can
No,
check it here.
I'm telling you. So do you have everything that you should have from working from home? Is Frigidaire making sure that you
Yes.
have the proper?
Yes.
What if your phone goes out? How would you then answer the call and get paid? What if you have to look up information? How are you knowledgeable about the product? Are you being supplied properly with everything that you need
Yes, of course.
to support you?
Being supplied correctly, yeah, properly.
Do you have the
Actually,
ability
we do
to
have
do you have the ability to go and work in the office if you want to?
yes, we can. We have an option like that.
And so you you choose to work from your house, and the building that you go to is at a Frigidaire building.
Yeah, it is a call center building, but it's working for Frigidaire.
What's the name of the call center?
The name of the company is Intellassist.
What is it called?
Intellassist.
Intellassist.
Yes.
And so what is Intellassist?
It's a call center company, and Frigidaire is one of our clients.
Frigidaire is one of your clients, but you said that you are Frigidaire. So have you taken ownership? So you are the ones who own Frigidaire?
I'm sorry, what?
Is Frigidaire your company? Do you own Frigidaire? Are you responsible for Frigidaire?
No, but we are representing Frigidaire. That's why we're taking the calls for Frigidaire so we can help our customer.
But you did not say that. You said that you were Frigidaire, and you said that you work at a Frigidaire building, and you were not telling the truth. You false average. You did not. You just lied. You didn't tell the truth. You said wrong information.
I'm sorry if there's confusion with that.
No confusion. How? No, that was your intent. But why would you intend to confuse me? Why?
No, I'm not trying to confuse you.
So you just said that Frigidaire has their own company in the Philippines, but is that accurate information? You said that that Frigidaire is a client of yours now.
Yes, we're working. We are working for Frigidaire.
How did you accept a contract? Okay, so what you said that you're also warranty?
Yeah, we also do handle warranty concern.
What does warranty mean? Okay, no, you're not assisting me. You work for Frigidaire, and that's what you continue to try to figure out there. I don't need you to work for me. But the problem is, what does warranty mean?
Warranty is the service that the unit will have within the manufactured warranty period.
No,
typically it's good for 1 year.
That is not what warranty means. I know that much. Do you have the proper information? Are you typing there?
Yes, I am.
What are you typing about this call? Is this pertaining to this call?
Yes.
Okay, so what is it that what notes did you write? What notes did you type?
You're asking here about the warranty and about the job that we're doing for Frigidaire. But may I know what is your concern about so I can try to...
No, I asked you, you already know the job. You were hired from Frigidaire. Did they not teach you? Are you giving out stress or synthetic stress? Are you just being stressful?
No, I'm not. It's just that I need one information coming from you so I can try to...
What is the basis like? What is the integrity? I have a question. what is the integrity of your business? Like, what is your proposition? Like, what's the purpose of your business? Is your business, you make stoves and you use them as perhaps a social experiment, perhaps. And is it say that you're going to make the stoves to see how much stress you can cause into perhaps American homes or American businesses or private residences or private households? Is that what you do? Because you're putting stress on your machines, and then the machines are not even working properly. They don't really last long because, first of all, what information is being put out there, since you work in the warranty department and the service department, and you have not shown me that you have any information. So the quality of you talking is just to what? Because you're not really having a conversation. I don't understand how you're employed or contracted, and you don't have the simplest, plainest answers to my valid or genuine questions. So you say that okay, I have a question. For this item that I have, a stove, okay? And the model number is FFG F3047LSF. The serial number is VF32070953.
Thank you, got it. One moment, let me just pull up there's information here.
What information? I didn't even tell you why I told you that. So you're going to take the information and do what with it? I didn't even tell you what I was trying to ask you to do with that information.
No, I'm just trying to check if there's a registration based on the serial number.
No, but I have not. I didn't call you for that. So now you're going to take the call in a different direction. You go right ahead. I'm not going to lose what I'm saying.
Okay, how can I help you?
No, go ahead. What are you saying that what did you look up? What did you just find with that information, please?
There's no information. There's no registration of the range.
Do you not have any recalls or anything on that item?
Recall, but what is the issue?
No, do you no. Do you not have any recalls on that item?
Recall, it will be depending on the issue that you're having.
No, it's not. No, you will have it in particular from a specific model number. Come on now.
For the specific model, no.
But why did you say that it depends on the issue? So now you cheating and scamming.
I can check that much better if I know the problem with the unit.
I should be able to be at a much higher, more sophisticated level than this, but this is not. This is something standard at any level.
May I know what is the problem with your range?
Okay,
And
so I want to talk to you specifically about what I'm telling you. You all put the information out there about your products, but your information is invalid. You're misleading and you're false advertising, and that leads to stealing. On your product, do you see anywhere in your system of what happens when this particular item or this model goes to a temperature above 500 degrees? Because I can call you and I can solve my problem on my own, but I can get the question straight from you if you were even Frigidaire. See, this is a problem. I don't have to pay everybody and go. I can get my information straight from the source. You all pay all them and they don't have the information. If they had it, I'd be happy to talk to them. But you are not the real thing. And you're not even close to the real thing where you have a prompt in the script to basically persuade me and push me to some other place or something.
Sorry for that, but based on the model and serial number, this was manufactured in 2013.
When?
2013 when it got manufactured.
Are you sure it's not 2023?
23. The model number that you gave me, I'll spell it phonetically, is F like Frank, F like Frank, G like George, F like Frank, 3047, L like Larry, S like Sam, F like Frank.
There's some misinformation being put out there then. There is misinformation being put out there. But this stove has not even been purchased a year anyway, how it goes. This model, I read that this model came out in 2023. Either way, I'm still asking you a question. In this particular model, why did you tell me that it was manufactured in 2013?
That's according here to our sources that it was manufactured in 2013 based on the model and serial number that you provided.
Okay, but what is the reason that you said that to me? What relevance did that have with the question that I asked you? I'm sure there is some, so I would like to know, please.
Yes, we need to know how old is the unit for us to know if we need to send a technician or we can just refer you to one of the technicians that is authorized by Frigidaire.
But no, I don't. I said to you that I want to figure this issue out here by talking to you all. What is the heat? What's the hottest the stove can get to is what I asked you.
Let me check if there's information here.
Why are you want to send a technician out here for what?
If the issue will not be able to identify over the phone, we will recommend the unit to be serviced.
Why would you not send a new stove? And I'm telling you that the stove has a malfunction and it should have been recalled from its known issues and from what happened here. I know what I'm saying.
Search right now. One moment, please. So you mentioned that you bought this in 2023.
No, I did not. Answer my question. I'm not here to waste time. No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that. I said that it wasn't even, I did not say I bought it at all. But I said that it has not even been purchased a year yet. So if you want to try to deflect the blame or I don't know what you're doing, please take note and pay attention to what I'm saying. I asked you a question that don't have any, you said that you are the service department and I'm sure that you have the information. I'm not going to pay a technician to come out here that's going to charge me by the minute just for me to ask questions. And that's why you all are there, so that I can get the information from you. Why do I have to pay someone else to fix something that could possibly be mine already? Shouldn't I be able to get the information to take care of it myself? Why would I have to buy a product and maybe I have to get it so that I can get to a place where I can save up money in case I ever have to renew the product or throw it in a garbage and purchase a totally different one? Why do I have to keep recycling for you all and doing inappropriate things as if nothing can ever be mine? I never said that I was going to be frugal or thrifty. I never said that I would give all of my stuff up and let you all have all the best of the best and I have the least. This is not luxury for me. Like, you're not giving me a cheat code because I'm never supposed to have anything of my own in the first place. I'm not selling all my stuff to join you. You are not supplying my needs. You are mishandling your product in somebody else's household. All that stuff does not apply. You have voided every opportunity, especially even on this call. I'm telling you, that does not apply to me. Just answer the question about the product, please. That's what I would like you to do.
Your question with the range is the temperature over 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
What? That's not what I asked you. Can you answer my question or not?
No, I haven't understand the question. I'm sorry.
What is the highest temperature that this stove can get over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, including the full machine? No.
1 moment.
Check for yourself, please. I'm checking for myself. Best way I know how. And I want to do it just like this. I'm trying not to starve here. Crazy.
Seems like according here, the oven can be programmed to bake at any temperature between 170 degrees Fahrenheit to 550.
560?
550.
Okay. Now, that's for what part of the machine?
The oven.
So you said to bake, right?
Yes.
How many pilots do you see? Like how many like what are they called? Can you tell me what those are called? Where it's a gas stove where you can put things on the top of the stove with the fire and the gas. What is that called?
Are you referring to the induction cooker?
What? And what'd you say?
Induction.
Oh, that's called induction?
Your range is a gas range. We do have electric range and an induction range. And this range that you have, this is a gas range.
So what is induction?
Induction is, it uses a technology more So for an induction, it does not use flame to cook the food. Instead, it's using heat to cook food.
Wait, what? What did you say? I just want to know what you said.
Induction does not use flame to cook food. Instead, it uses heat.
Heat?
Just a temperature, yes.
What does that mean?
It means the temperature will go directly to the utensils that you're using when you're cooking. So it will not produce flame like usual range, but instead the surface of the cooktop is the only thing that will get heat. Then the temperature will be transferred to the utensils that we're using for cooking.
And that comes from gas?
It depends because there are some that is gas, but mostly it's an electric range.
Where would the gas be held at that point?
For gas, this is a regular burner that uses flame.
But how is that induction then?
This one, it's not an induction.
Why did you say it and you know that I had a gas? I'm talking about a gas stove. But you said it could be.
This is, because of the model. Yeah, because of the model.
I did tell you. And I'm telling you now, it's a gas stove. What is it called? I explained that to you though. I said I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called when the gas is up on and the gas and the heat, the flames come out of the stove. I said that. What is that called? Where the fire you cook, where someone could cook with fire and see the fire. What is that called? I said that.
That is a regular burner. That's the usual burner that we have for gas range.
Are you sure that's called a burner?
Yes, it's called a burner.
Okay. So it's for how many do you see listed on this for this exact serial number and this exact model?
For this model, it has 4 burner, 2 at the front and 2 at the back.
Okay. Now, what's the highest temperature that those get up to?
According here, for
if they're all running at this, how much?
5 out of 50 for the oven.
5 out of 50?
550, 550.
Okay, so the oven gets a 550 plus the burners get to what?
The burner, it does, let me check 1 moment. For the burner, 1 moment. I'll check if there's any information here.
Oh.
There's no information here for the burner.
What?
How much will be the temperature?
Where are you looking
There's
at?
no temperature.
Where are you looking at for that? To say
Using the use and care manual.
the user care manual?
The use and care manual.
Use and care manual?
Yes.
But why do you not have, if all the burners are being used, it should tell you how hot it will make the machine. You had to have tested that. It is there somewhere.
Right,
you would know that because, okay, what kind of material do you use? Is it plastic? Is it metal? What holds all of it together?
According here, this is a stainless steel gas range.
Why did you choose stainless steel?
I'm sorry, I'm not from that department.
What department is that? What department is that?
I can transfer you to the other department. They have more information when it comes to this appliance.
Okay, because you said that you are with the service department. What does that mean, service?
We are the one who is creating service appointment for appliances that needs repair.
Okay, I know there's a further explanation. Do you have any other further explanation?
That's the only explanation for our department. We're the one who handles service appointment for our technician, regardless if it's under warranty or outside of the manufactured warranty.
I'm screenshotting some of this shit. Because with the error that comes on the stove, and I don't even know if that's the correct error. If it says
What is that?
F10.
F10. 1 moment.
For whoever you are to be interfering with me
According here,
to do actual things, this is a
the
problem.
thermal runaway.
Okay. What is thermal runaway?
1 moment. It says here overheating is the other term.
Okay. Overheating, right?
So, yeah, where the oven continues to heat beyond its set temperature.
At what point would what would overheating come from? What would be overheating though?
recording here is where the oven continues to heat beyond the set temperature, often accompanied by a beep and a safety shutdown. And common causes include a faulty temperature sensor,
Mhm.
a stuck relay on the control board, or a wiring issues, and that must be serviced.
Okay, how can a oven or stove overheat?
Sorry, but that's a technical question, and we can only answer some basic question. We don't have a technical support department.
Who doesn't?
We don't have a department that is taking technical question.
So how does Frigidaire make their stoves? Who creates them? Do they just apply out of thin air?
Since I'm from the service department and according to our resources, this error must be serviced, we are assigning a service provider or recommending service provider that can work on the unit.
But what if I
You
don't
want
welcome
to do
you
first
into this
service.
household? Then what? What if
You don't
this
want
is
to
not a
serve.
public place?
It's not a public place. We can provide you a phone number of the authorized service provider. They can come to service your fridge.
But why would I have to have you to touch my stuff, if whether it's sanitary or what, or you to come into my private situation where wherever the situation is, and
For us to
hold on,
proper,
I'm saying something here. You know that you just said that it could come from a faulty item.
faulty temperature sensor.
Okay, so from a faulty temperature system. You all knew that. How much does it cost? How much would a service call like this cost? Can you tell me?
Let me check one moment. Are you just referring for a diagnostic? What state are you calling
What you
from?
mean a diagnostic? What is a diagnostic?
Diagnostic is for the technician just to check the unit, determine what causes the issue, and provide you code for the repair.
The code is already showing on its own.
No. He can tell you how much will be the cost of the repair. You will
No,
be able to see here.
you should already have that information. How much does it cost for them to come out here?
Just to come out. From what state you're calling us?
Wisconsin.
$120.
What?
Wisconsin. One moment. Okay, thank you for waiting. So for Wisconsin, for scheduling a service call, it will cost $120. But it will still be depending if our technician is available in your area. Because if you wanted to just set up the service call and our technician is not available in your area, we provide the phone number of our service provider.
What does that mean?
Service provider is not directly working for Frigidaire. They're just authorized to service Frigidaire and Electrolux appliances.
No, why won't Frigidaire come out?
If they are not available in your area, we will not be able to assign it to them.
Where is Frigidaire available at? Where is Frigidaire available at?
They're just available in some limited states.
Okay, tell me where.
Sorry, what?
Tell me where exactly Frigidaire will come to, please. Actual Frigidaire will come. You said Frigidaire has actual service that comes out,
yes,
right?
That's correct.
Okay,
That's
please
correct.
tell me
Yeah.
what areas those are.
We do service state of Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee. No, not Oklahoma. Florida, New York. Michigan, Massachusetts. So yeah, those are the state that we do service.
Okay, so the problem is you sell products where though? You sell your products where? Did you say that do you service in Georgia? Did you say Georgia?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
You're from Georgia, right? Okay. So where do you sell products at?
Normally, our products being sold by Lowe's, Best Buy, Home Depot, and some other store.
But what states are those inner cities?
We do also have a department that is handling that type of question.
Okay, so I have to get these answers. Because how are you selling? You said Best Buy, Lowe's, Home Depot, and where else? I'm trying to get stronger here.
They are the most common store. Lowe's, Best Buy, Home Depot, PC Richards.
No, so you know that did you say Wisconsin when you didn't? I know you did not say that you service Wisconsin.
Seems like, yeah, we do not service Wisconsin.
So why do you find that you have the authority to sell products in Wisconsin? And you don't
Because
even have you only but the thing is you do not you sell the product in Wisconsin, but then someone else will have to hire someone that may not be as trustworthy, and you won't stand by that. You're the warranty department.
We do have authorized service provider in Wisconsin that we can recommend.
But
They're authorized and certified by the so
how much does Frigidaire cost to come out? In those states that
$120.
How much does your service outside of that area charge to come out?
It will be depending on the state.
Wisconsin. So it would be for a broken error located in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's starting price is $120, but it will still be depending with the company that you will contact. I can give you the phone number of one of our service providers.
So this is a problem.
If you want.
Why would you put an item knowing that Frigidaire, knowing that this is a faulty item, right? And I'm telling you, so you still haven't recalled it, right? Shouldn't you be recalling this item instead of trying to tell somebody to come and put just another piece in where it probably could have caused further damage outside of that? And now I have to perhaps pay because you put a faulty device into the stove that caused trouble, right? You put a faulty item in the stove, and this is a known area that you have been known about, and you still have not recalled it, and you still allowing those to sell it. But you want somebody to just pay $120 to have someone to come out and see what the problem is. And then once they find all these issues or even break it to fix it, please. Now they got to basically buy the whole stove over, but they're not buying them. You guys like to sell things in part or pick things apart and individualize everything instead of allowing something to stay solid. You're messing up the stove from the beginning. And now someone has to rebuild it and have a fucked up shell, a messed up shell too. How could it be other temperature? And if someone is cooking and baking, why don't you sell those parts individually? If it gets up to the stove, don't get up to more than 500 anyway. You said that this one goes up to 550. It does not. So I don't know where you got that from. So now I'm telling you that the stove won't even go up to farther than 500, and it's supposed to go up to 550. And you still no. And what are you saying, please?
Yes, according here, it should be 550 the maximum temperature of the oven.
So it didn't even ever get up to 550. I'm telling you. Then if somebody is cooking on it, that temperature is going to be way hotter. If somebody would cook something at the temperature at 550. Usually, if something is being cooked, it's not exactly being cooked for at more than about 420 degrees or something like that. Usually stay in the 300 range. Okay. But, and it's not always off. If it's not every day that the stove and the oven is being used for drastic periods of time all at once for all 5 items, and then it's under drawer for warming or whatever too. How did this happen? And now you guys need to send a brand new stove out. No, you designed it to fail.
I'm sorry, but we don't have information for that. I can only recommend a servicer in your area that can work on this range.
No, that's not what I'm calling. I don't accept that. I'm gonna go a bigger way. That's unacceptable. There's other options. I don't have to talk to you that way. I don't have to speak that language. I can talk about the real problem where you're gonna have a real problem. Where this is a real problem.
I'm sorry.
You're not gonna put a band-aid on this one. You know what I'm saying? And then snatch it off.
Sorry, but I'm not able to answer your question about the design of the unit because I'm not from that department.
Well, there's other departments. So where are they? I'll be getting my ink pen out to start writing down this information because this is important. I'm going to start taking written notes now, please. I don't have to be in a hurry and just get pacified. No. It's inappropriate. I'm telling you right now. And for you all, I want to see if you have some concern to stand by your product and recognize that I told you the evidence already. You see that. Let me ask you another question too. What's the temperature that it has to exceed in order for that sensor to come up?
There was no specific temperature that was indicated. If the information only said that if it will be if it's on the status of overheating, but based on the manual, it should reach 550 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it's beyond that temperature, this error code will definitely show on the display panel. And the unit will just automatically shut down for safety.
I don't mean to be intrusive of what you're reading and how you're interpreting it, but can you, instead of saying things like it or what, because I did not gather what you said appropriately, and I must tell you that, because you said something like, when I asked you the question of what is the temperature have to be for it to malfunction, for it to shut down, for the air system to come or whatever, you said 550 degrees.
Yes,
But
550, beyond 550, it will shut down.
beyond 550,
Hmm.
do you, okay, I'm writing this down. I just have some questions here. You do have a book there, whatever. Okay, so do you use all the same manufacturer for your stainless steel? Do you use different companies?
sorry.
Do you all use the same for all this model number? Do you use the same?
For this model, I'm sorry, but I'm not from the department that is specialized when it comes to model.
Okay. What
So
department is that? What
it's
department handles that?
the appliance sales department.
Appliance sales?
Yes, appliance sales department.
Okay, what's the phone number there? Or electronic mail?
They don't have electronic mail. Let me check. One moment.
And also, my phone does not do calls. I don't, you know what? I don't like the fact that I have to say that if I use a country code, the one that is domestic. So, but to use the area code 1, because these, I don't see how that could be domestic. I'm gonna take note of that too. That's also a problem, and it's a serious issue when someone really looks at this. And so to not be able to perform these duties or do the things that I want to do for myself, to rely on something that is constantly putting me in traps and rationale for you all, to constantly make these choices, and you're misinterpreting them, and it's just constant cycle that I can never really truly get ahead at the level that I'm at. Then it's corresponding with the public school system and how you all choose that, because of my specific geographic location, I don't get the high quality standards that others get. It's no way that this is domestic. And what does domestic really mean, actually? So I'm serious about that. But anyway, I look forward to you telling me that information, because I will have to ask you more about this issue, because if this temperature preheats to 550 as I'm cooking, just say if I'm baking cookies and I'm choosing to use steam, have water in there, wouldn't that temperature go further up than 550 degrees? If I put perhaps salt, wouldn't it actually create a substance that would kind of configure into a higher element than listed? So why would you not leave that space? What is the purpose of this stove, and what items are supposed to be, is it real food supposed to be cooked in there? How come you did not explain what is allowed and how is it allowed to be actually cooked in the stove completely? I'm asking seriously. Because you all get on people's case as if you're hoping that they're not educated. You're hoping that, and this is why the school to prison pipeline is very serious. It's a trap. It's poverty, a cycle of poverty. It's the haves and the have-nots. I keep putting in work. I'm doing everything. And then here comes the culture vultures, where I talk to you on the phone for hours at a time. You keep asking information. Unless I reject that, you avoid what I'm saying. You pretend as if you have very little information. You ask for my geographical location, my precise location. You ask all these specifics about me, and you build up a profile. And then you attract it, and you hear what I'm saying. You're in the Philippines. What continent is the Philippines?
This is Asia.
Asia. Asia is supposed to be leading in intellect. You all do not play about education. You do not play about technology and things of that. You all are winning in very many areas, and you know better. And it's unfair competition and long-standing contests. Even if you all come as a company, of Asia, and you choose to do business, I'm sorry to break it down like this, but I'm just really trying to figure it out. Is Frigidaire American-made company?
It was owned now by Electrolux.
What do you mean?
Frigidaire is no longer a single company, so it was already owned by Electrolux, which is a European company.
Would you believe, or would you happen to know if the integrity is non-biased, or is it something that will contribute to just a humiliation of how horrible and how poor America is in their society, of how they treat one another, in the mass genocide that tends to be happening right now? Seriously, I'm so serious, because you know what? Nutrition is life, vitality. To be able to use a gas stove, those elements, and to put them together. And when someone gets the height of what they're doing to create and to save their lives and to build blood vitality, even biological sovereignty, and even chemistry. Have you ever considered those who may not have a laboratory, but they have to use their kitchen to make their grade, to even be able to make $1 million a year, to be able to even afford to even make a profile or a prototype, to even start to even get the parts to even create their own stove so they don't have to be in slavery? These are important factors, and this is what I'm about. I like to really look at it for what it is so that I can understand. And I'm going to explain to you what this means to me so you can understand this is not a basic thing. This is about actual living. How can someone have the pursuit of happiness? That's all you get. You just get the pursuit. It is no guarantee that you're going to ever be happy, but you get the pursuit. And then you all come with all your things, and it's like, okay, what next though? So many can barely even read. This stuff doesn't even always come with a proper manual. Then you sell it, resell it. How many times you have to recycle this stuff? But you already know that the sensor is faulty. When are you going to pull it? And then you got the junk man driving around here, picking it up and reselling this shit, another part, and putting it in somebody's house, knowing that the struggle is real. And then you tell me that I have to buy the product over and over again once I have it. After 1 year, you cannot be serious. If I use that, if I'm cooking something, if I have a vacation house and I'm really on something, maybe I want to make a baby, and I get my temperature up and I'm making something that I know, and this motherfucker break down like that, and now I got to tell you my location. That's inappropriate. It's not serving its purpose for real. You're being intrusive and deliberate and being inappropriate, because I've told you, and you have not told me who to call to start the recall information. If I'm the first one, how come I can't be the first one that this ever happens for? I just really want to understand. I have to continue to heal, and I have to be, and this is where I'm at, and this is where I'm going to be for a while, because I am in poverty. And I'm gonna solve some of these problems. This is not only just a remote issue. This is something that you are selling your practices. You won't even come to Wisconsin. Your stores. I said, I have a problem with Best Buy because I believe that Best Buy is selling products that are inappropriate. They're like garbage and they're selling them. I have purchased computers that I had to return there. I have purchased all these that you should know because you want to sell your products through them. Laptops, faulty laptops, tablets. Even the Amazon tablets do Best Buy. All this stuff, it breaks down. It always have these codes all of a sudden. When you guys get enough information, the shit breaks down. You cannot use me for a blind study. You did not say that. So then I go and ask you, what is Best Buy for real? What kind of place is it? They need to restructure and put a sign on that goddamn door for real, because they can be criminally charged for all the abuse that they are doing. There are other agencies that will regulate this shit, please, because I'm exactly where I'm at for real. And somebody gonna need this wake-up call eventually and understand I'm been not playing like this. And you're not gonna attack me and constantly abuse me, and food can't even be provided. But then somebody want to social work the shit out of somebody. And then you want to fast food somebody. That's a prescription. That is not fair. You take away sobriety that is required with so many. Then you want to regulate if somebody is cooking outside. Your public parks barely have grills out there or any way to really get out there and cook for real. Specify with propane. It's just a constant cycle that is tremendously relevant if somebody is talking about living. Now, so many deal in death. They live their whole life for service. Okay? They live it so that they can teach one another and so that their children's can have. They do a little step of the way and then they say they're going to pass it over and leave a legacy. Fuck that. Please. I'm very serious. I want to handle my problems. I want my own money. I want to live my life for me. I'm not dying. I'm not going to be tricked into this for somebody can steal the identity and constantly cheat one another out of something and be friends at the end of the damn day. That's not what I'm doing. You're not going to use me as the little guy and finance your life constantly. And you know that you have put out a product that is known to be a product. And nobody's talking about it. Then somebody talk about, oh, they're going to record me and report me. Okay, I don't care. This is a relevant issue that whoever is holding whatever line this phone is on or whatever this tablet is on, I'm sure that they got some stoves and some shit too. But they might got a little bit more power. And you all, like you said, you probably you got somebody right in their neighborhoods that in their states, in their vicinities or whatever, their zip codes. There's a constant things, even with this insurance thing. You give somebody insurance or how much care they can get according to their zip code through state insurances and things like that. This was not a public product. Your name is still listed. Your brand is here. And you drop it like a bad habit after a year. And knowing that someone may or may not, and then you're not configuring how much effort is going to go into that oven when it is being cooked. You're not saying, why do you say, that's just like somebody driving a car. You selling a Lamborghini, but you know they're going, and the speed goes up to shit. I don't even know how much, over 200. I don't even really know. But then they get pulled over if they're going more than 40. You don't designate, you sell stuff inappropriately and you should not sell these items, or you should understand that, okay, where's the integrity? Yes, somebody might buy it and they might bring it somewhere else and they may drive it in an inappropriate place. That's understandable. But that's the best that I can tell you about how this stove is doing. This stove didn't even get up to 500. It wasn't even the stove wasn't even being used. The oven wasn't even being used. It went out when it wasn't even on, came back on, went to some zeros, and everything was working. The clock wouldn't set. The oven, I don't know what was happening, but it was no beeping. And I'm like, okay, what's happening here? How do I reset this? The clock is not working. What is these zeros up here? What's happening? From what I read, it was that was the beginning of it to be breaking down. So I unplugged the stove, the whole machine, in which that is standard because there's no reset, so that I can set the clock. Went on my way to continue to cook, and then all of a sudden, this F10 warning comes on, and then this beep comes on, but it was not being cooked at over 550 or 551 degrees. But my problem is you're using all these different things and you're just hyper manufacturing without being specific. You have no originality, but you serve the same punishment to everybody. It's a catch-all thing. This is a topic that is based on many different areas: manufacturing, law, all kinds of industrial. I mean, it's so many different things. I'm not a consumer, and I'm going to be careful of what I say. But there are some high instincts that I would like to know more about, and I have to know how to get in touch with those different departments. This is not over because the struggle is real. There is no capital to replace the stove, the machine, none. Not only is there no money to buy a new stove, okay, there's no interest in going to borrow, beg, or steal for something else. Because you chose to just throw anything in there and improperly manufacture something abusively. You just want to get the product out there. You sell it for a specific weight, and then you decide that, okay, but this is your model. This is how you do it. You're going to keep your guys in business. You're going to keep building relationships and perhaps a family dynamic for you and take care of everybody else. While you all are eating, dropping down the dust particles toward me. But I'm the one paying the bill. And then I'm paying it over and over. No, I get no meal. I have not had a meal. It's a difference between the all-you-can-eat buffet. Look how much somebody will eat at an all-you-can-eat buffet, and look how much they're going to eat at a restaurant where their bill is going to be about $40 per person for one plate of food. It tells a lot about the standards. It is no longer kindness, being nice, or polite. It does not stand on the grounds of me being a criminal or harassing you or obscenities. This is a natural problem that can be discussed amongst those who are business professionals that have the answers and is happy to grow and develop and gain strength and integrity and use this for the betterment of their facilities, their companies, their employees. And they laugh at the fact that they can make money. They laugh at how they grow. They laugh now they got a better problem. They laugh that, you know what I'm saying, they can create another avenue and figure out how to make more money. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I need to talk to you about, because these are important issues. If you are not the individual to talk to about it, I understand that. I appreciate you for answering the questions, but it don't have to turn into a fight. This don't have to turn into mass incarceration any further than it is already. But I don't appreciate how these are the standards with most things that are being sold around here. Everything. You have to be careful. There are those who don't even grocery shop in their city that they reside in. The agriculture is so messed up. You have to look at these things when you're selling these products, as you are in a warranty department and you are in a service department. And although you do not know what those words mean, those are some heavy words. And I want you to understand. See, I don't want to stay in an area where my pay rate is minimum wage and shit. Because I'm never going to eat. This is going to be continuous fake foods, continuous play toy stoves and shit, where you're sending out these amounts of products that don't work. They're just a model of what could be. You're advertising products that you're sending out. These are what you get your grants on, or these is what you make your money from, or these is what you tell these places, okay, we can supply this to whoever, and this is how you sell those products, and then you put the cheapest items in there before you get the money to buy the better ones. So you push your shit out to Georgia, and you push your shit out to Michigan, and all those other beautiful places where they get better products or worse. But then you have to realize that some of those products get worn down or inappropriate, they get thrown out, and then somebody cycling them to Wisconsin. Or you're sending, these stores are buying them as is and selling them as new products or some kind of used product. And it becomes abusive. It changes the attitude. Some people's homes are no longer homes. You have to understand that when you're selling household appliances, you have to take in consideration, already this is a war that's happening. I don't know if you are checking out world news. Some things are private. Not everybody knows what's happening in somebody's household, a fight or, what they got going on. But outwardly, they don't even hardly have the traffic lights and all the shit on point. The bus stops are not even appropriate around here. They're calling a state emergency for rain around here. And then you have to worry about being dictated about what you can cook and how. Maybe because you all are putting fake food in these stores, limiting things, not teaching agriculture. These are things that I consider when I look at my stuff, because I know better. I'm not waiting for you to think for me. I'm not waiting for you to tell me, hey, this is what I should have or should not have. Why didn't you tell me? Maybe a different item could be purchased. You're selling these items and you're mass incarcerating those. You're putting them in an institutional slavery of their minds or their capability. You're limiting me. I take this to myself. So I have to have those information. So can you describe to me each department that I have described so that I can make sure that I get the information that I'm supposed to have, please?
Here's the phone number.
And what department is that?
The Frigidaire Appliance Sales Department.
And would I be speaking to someone that is in what country?
Usually they're representative from the US.
Okay, where are you calling from? A representative from the US? What does that mean? No, man.
Sorry.
I don't accept that. A representative from the US? Well, who? What? U.S. what? It's
The
more than
US.
one. U.S. what? It's more than one United States. Come on now.
Yes, they are agent from the US. Here's our phone number. It's
You all are
8.
residents of United States of America.
No, I'm not.
So how are you representation? What education have given you the authority to represent a United States of America?
I'm sorry, but
And you said from a European company?
No, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Sorry, but I don't know the answer to your question, and I can only give you the phone number of the department that you can speak with.
So why did you answer the question if you didn't have an accurate? You answered it already though.
You mentioned you asked if they what country they're from. The department I'm referring to, most of them are from the US. That's what I know.
You said, did you say that they're representative that are in Asia, but they represent US?
They are a US agent, in other terms.
But you are not a US agent.
I am not. Yes, I'm not.
And where are you from?
I'm from Manila, Philippines, Asia.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Jason.
How do you spell your name?
Jayson.
Okay, that's important to know. Okay, and so I'm just trying to understand here. Do you have the European phone number to Frigidaire?
I don't have their number.
And so what's the company that you work at?
I'm working for Intellisys.
How do you spell that?
INTEL. Then the word assist, ASSIST.
Okay, Intel Assist, not Intellisys. Intel Assist. Two different words. So Intel Assist, right? Is that accurate information? Intel Assist?
Yes.
Okay, what's the phone number there?
We don't have a phone number. I'm sorry.
So whose phone number do you use then? You said Frigidaire is your client, right?
Yes, this is the Frigidaire Service Department. That's why the call that needs service is being routed to our department.
How did Frigidaire find you then if you didn't have a phone number? Where do you advertise at? What all companies would you take on as a client? How would someone use you for your telemarketing?
I don't have the information for that question. I'm sorry.
I didn't even continue to ask the question. So how do you know if you have it or not? And you interrupted what I was saying.
I don't know the answer to that question. I'm sorry.
Do you not know how you advertise?
No, I do not know.
Did you do any research on a job before you got the job there?
I'm sorry, but seems like that is not related to your concern.
It is, because how would you try to represent? You don't represent the U.S. U.S. of what? And that's why I'm not a citizen of United States of America. And that's why I don't have to be, because you all accept anything and everything and don't care. And then you got all these talk about they represent someone and they don't. Look at this shit though. Seriously. What's the other companies? You said, what's the phone number now for this appliance sales, please?
Their phone number is 888-360-8558.
What is the country code for Asia and the Philippines?
639 plus 639.
Okay, and so is that the country code for the 888-360-8558?
No.
So if I wanted to call straight to your phone without having to reroute my call and do all this uninformed consent, how can I get straight to you instead of having to call different phone numbers and have my phone call to be tapped and all this other shit?
I'm sorry, we don't have direct number. We only use the phone number by Frigidaire for service.
What's the country code for that number that you have said to me?
It's 888-360-8558. That is the phone number.
But what is the country code, please? Plus what?
It says here +1.
Okay. And so you said that's the number that I will call to discuss these issues. Who do I call about recalls? Who do I call about recalls?
For recall, just a moment. For recall, there will be a different department specialized for different recall type. But for your range, it does not have any recall.
No, I didn't ask you that. I don't want you to tell me. I know what I'm doing. I just asked you. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. It ain't got a recall yet. How do recalls come about? How would you ever know? See, I don't have to wait in line. I could be a pioneer. I could be anything that I want to be. How come I can't be the first to ever do something? Why I gotta wait till somebody else do it first? I'm not playing any games out here. I don't give a fuck who did it, I'm just trying to live my own life. I know I can't make a stove. I know I gotta buy. I don't have the prototype for this stove. I did not make the stove. I don't even know how to get the gas. I don't care, but you need to. I don't care if it's not it needs to be one. There's a criteria, and this is overpassed the criteria for a recall, and you know that. I'm doing my best, but this is my own situation where I'm talking to you. And it's constant abuse. And I'm sorry, those companies that you name, they stay tied into some bullshit. Now, I'm not prejudiced, and I know how it is to be labeled and being prejudiced and have to deal with double jeopardy and all of that. So that's why I'm trying to understand what kind of companies are these for real and what are you about? But anyway, I didn't ask you if it's a recall. You said that it was not, and I explained this previously. I want to talk to. What is the information for the recall department, please? At Frigidaire.
For that, you can dial the number 1-800-265-8352.
And so, what is the exact name of this department that you told me? What is the actual name?
That's the General Information Department.
I did not ask you for the General Information Department phone number, though.
They are the department that is handling most of the common questions.
No, you have a number for the recall department, and you chose to not give it to me because you said there was none available. You don't get to pick and choose. I guess they tell you who can do it, huh? You got a demographic of who can call for the recalls and who y'all want, what they look like, what they sound like, who giving them permission. I don't have a leader. I'm independent, and I'm gonna bring this to the light. What's the number to the recall department? You have that number. There is a recall department specifically. What is the number that I will call if there was an active recall or one that has not been set, or even an inactive recall that I want to just do some information or article about or write something up or just read it for educational purposes? What's the number? Please. This is who I am for real. And I'm not about to sit here and constantly dumb down and not be strong. This is who I am. Now, I don't know how much more this is really starting to insult me. Now, if you believe that you're going to be violent to me, abusive to me, and dumb me down and pick and choose how far I can go, you're putting restrictions on me. You are putting shackles and all kinds of shit that you're trying to put on me inappropriately that lead to the real thing. Now, you're not doing that. You're not going to mass incarcerate me. You're not going to continue to rob me and starve me and then want my teeth, want my culture. You know what a damn panda is? Shit.
Here's the phone number.
Do you know what a panda is? Do you know what the panda means, the significance of the panda in Asia? Shit, man.
Here's the phone number.
So where?
It is 877.
No, where are you telling me the phone number to? Where, please, Jason?
Just for the recall.
What is the name of the actual department?
This is for the recall department. That's
Is that the
information.
that is the name of it? The total name of it. What's the number? Now I have to draw now you know what I gotta do? I told you I was taking notes. So you know what I gotta do now for my notes? I gotta look stupid. I have to draw a line now because I had put the number here. So now I gotta put my thing here and then write it. Or I can cross out that. I can do all this other shit. Said, listen, I understand that honesty sometimes. No, dishonesty is the best policy sometimes. But I have a specific confidence about myself. I don't fear anybody. I don't fear man. I have developed a strategy and a way of living and lifestyle and everything that I do, of even when I open my eyes, to be real about the situation. I don't want to have to be misinformed and unreliable. All I ask you to do is just tell me my information. I handle it as is. If you are worried about your whatever it is, then I'm sure you know a lot more than what you're saying. If you understand that it's inappropriate for you to go so far and what you would try to mislead me somewhere else, you understand exactly that there is some issues here, even if you have just now learned them. But you are protecting who, right? You're protecting Intel Assist, you're protecting Frigidaire, and you're protecting Jason. But where are my protections? You do not represent me. And I have not found anybody that could ever represent me because I want to be myself. This is serious to me. What's the number, please, to the recall department?
The number is 877 232 6822.
And what country code is that?
There's no country code indicated here.
Where was that? Where is that place listed at then?
This is just set recall department, but there's no country code or any other information. For customer asking for recall concern, that's the phone number that is listed here that can be provided.
I'm independent. I'm not a customer.
You may try to speak with them.
No, can you verify the country code? I can't do anything with this phone number without it.
There's no country code, but normally
It is
it's US +1.
No. I can hold the phone until you find that number. Get the real number, please.
I'm sorry, it's +1.
No, you said you didn't know.
Yeah, it's not indicated here, but usually for US.
No. It's not usually. You have to escalate and ask. You have to find to verify it. I'm not going to go on assignment and a blank mission, please. Because I've asked you already. You said there's none indicated. You said it was not one indicated.
Yes, it's not indicated.
I have a call. Please hold the phone if you want to or not. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Are you on the phone there? I called the Frigidaire. I was speaking to Jason. Sitting there talking about this, y'all, whoever is on this thing is tripping. You two into my stuff and too anxious. And this ain't about you. What you mean is how's it rude to what terms? This ain't a show just because y'all pull up. The fuck? That's a problem. You sit here and you walk into people's shit because everything is a fucking game around here. All the cheating, stealing, and you have been normalized to this shit like you can just turn on the motherfucking tube.
Hello, sorry. There's a problem with the headset. That's why you cannot hear me, but I'm here.
Okay, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. What's your name?
This is still Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay. So did you happen to come up on that country code yet at all?
There's no country code.
Okay, so my next question would be, what other phone numbers do you have for if I want to report a product that is inappropriate where I would start to talk about that?
That's the number that I gave you.
What number is that?
You can dial this number, the 800-265-8352.
So
that's country code +1.
What about the numbers for inventions? If I want to talk about an invention, what number do I call?
Sorry, I do not know.
Okay, just see it. Just ask about it, please. You said that you're warranty and service, though. And then you said you represent the U.S. So are you just going to keep kicking United States of America ass?
No.
You think you are? Because you ain't going to, but that's okay. You can kick all their ass if they let you, but you're not going to keep kicking mine. Just ask, please. Get the information.
You're asking who is what? I'm sorry?
You didn't even know what I was saying, but you said no. I'm going to drink some water here because this is serious. But I hear what you're saying. I might have to ask you to repeat yourself because sometimes I'm learning how to do more than one thing with my body at once. With my own self. Where do I call? What are you typing about?
I'm just taking my notes here.
What are your notes about?
Your question.
Okay, and what's that question? Because I'm actively participating. I'm a participant in this call. And I'm going to continue to be.
Are you
This is about
asking about
my stuff. What?
The design? Who designing the unit?
What do you mean design? I said invention.
Invention, I'm sorry. Let me try to check if there's any information, but
There is.
I don't think so.
You don't have those expectations for yourself, but they are there. I'm not someone that is assigned to just to stay at a whole level and everything about me every day, and then all my whole generations and my children all be at a low level making the same money and just stand there and be dutiful to you. That's not how this thing works. I can go above and beyond. I'm not at limits where I have to stick at one thing to make you all happy, to master the art of deception or poverty, or because someone wants to keep using me to be great and be so at less. No, it's not happening here. And it's happening here. It is happening here. And this is why I'm so upset. And if it's rude, it is rude. I'm telling you. Shit. Fucking somebody got to internalize this, and then they want somebody to go and talk to a fucking therapist about it. For what? That bitch don't work for Frigidaire. Ain't shit you can do about it other than tell somebody goodbye, here you pass the information and sell the information to the highest fucking bidder and steal identity. No, this is not an issue that needs to be medicated. You all have products, services, materials, and enough that you all the way in the Philippines. How dare you represent U.S. what? And you didn't even tell me what you mean by represent U.S. There are wars being fought right now. United States of America and other places are bombing and doing all kinds of shit. And do you understand how motherfuckers sitting up there and don't want nobody to fight? But do you hear what this call is about? Or nobody, or am I overreacting? Because it's not being explained to you, not in your schools, not in your anywhere. Because nobody is getting to report shit. Because they're overlooking it. They're going for the action. They want that instant gratification. They want me to hurry up and get to the point and not ask questions. Shit. If they call ceasefire or what? Okay. But I'm still saying, what about the food deserts? Kenosha just declared a state of emergency in Wisconsin for fucking water. They've been having all that motherfucking money, and now they don't even want to pay their goddamn lawsuits where they owe people that's been suing them. All the motherfuckers got what they need to get to work. Every day they got a job to go to represent somebody else that barely have a fucking thing. And they do not want to teach. They do not even show up looking beautiful or nothing. They ain't barely even take care of the shit that they supposed to take care of. And some of their children looking fucking malnutrition too. It's some that are working hard that's not even from this fucking area that are trying hard. So you cannot say that you're a representation and you are not trying to find any reason or rationale to improve. Shit. And motherfuckers want to sit up there and keep somebody around here and not move around because you want to take part in somebody's success. They're not even giving what is proper and necessary for someone to even make it. But then you got to carry a transcript everywhere. No, that's inappropriate. Please get the information. No, in Flint, Michigan, you still can't even drink the water in Flint, Michigan. They saying you can't even drink the fucking water in Flint, Michigan. Shit, fuck y'all, man. Shit. Man, this is y'all, it's stupid. This shit is fucking stupid. Now he got off the fucking phone. He just hung up the fucking phone. I don't care. Shit, fuck y'all, man. Talk that shit around here and y'all talking about united, y'all stand, divided, y'all fall. I know damn well. Fall the fuck, fall off. That don't mean that you have to die. Motherfuckers scared to release themselves. When are you ever gonna realize that this is not a fucking joke? This ain't a game. Motherfuckers have to get plastic bottles of shit. And they talking about how are you spending? Okay. Listen. You're going to sit here and spend all this motherfucking money instead of fixing the water crisis. And then want somebody to get plastic and this constantly little particles of plastic, any plastic. And they constantly getting plastic. And it's going into their bodies, causing them fucked up problems. And then you wonder why. It's amazing how motherfuckers still make it. And then you target them, and then you want to be involved with them, and you want to be doing so. No, I'm not and I'm not girl. I'm so fucking serious. This don't have shit to do with the drinking water. Kenosha, Wisconsin has a bad ass problem anyway. You guys sit there and use cylinders and you decide what chemicals you're going to flow through this neighborhood and what chemicals you're going to flow through that neighborhood. And you know it. The aldermen, all these people keep letting them represent and you do, and they don't want to give out the real information here. You see how he hung up the phone? This is where the fuck they want to leave you. They're not leaving me right there. If they were representation, they want to keep being representation because they want to keep making the fucking money. They have found a cheat code. They get more than one goddamn life. And they waste one Instead of healing one and keeping one for themselves, they sit there and destroy one and then run off and still be they fucking self. You don't represent me. I don't know how to explain it, but it is some beautiful individuals that are out here really speaking up and trying. And I understand. But why are they selling these products constantly like this? And they know that they fucking broke. Get It Now is another one who do this dumbass shit too. This fucking place over there on Main Street is full of shit too. Douglas, problem fucking there. How they gonna come and get my refrigerator before and say that they could not fix it at my house or whatever, but they came and picked it up? And how do you gonna fix it at your place and sell it? What you gonna do with it? Fuck that. They know how to fix that shit. And they also have inventors and all that. This is a problem. And if this is what I have to work on for today, I'm fine. I'm not dying. And this is what my focus is going to be. Shit, it's 3:11. I've been working on this stuff for over 3 hours. And what information did I really get? I told so much information. This is stuff that I already had known. If I'm looking at it before I call, but I have to prove it. Shit. Racine water ain't all that great. They work hard for they do shit. Racine water is not all that fucking great. Tell me, it's not. Fuck that. They especially, man, please. They talk about how these fucking pipes are fucked up, contaminated, not cleaning it. They barely flush. How they got all this flooding and shit? How is their water great where they are not really working on the source? Nobody knows the source because you sit there and you want to stick at somebody telling you, if you keep it up, I'm going to report you. If you keep it up, you're going to go to jail. You don't have any. No, I don't care. How don't I have any leeway to talk about my problems because your systems and you have a job? I don't give a fuck. I'm not in your government. Right now, there are systems that compete against one. There are private companies that you don't even have to use We Energies. There are private garbage companies where you do not have to use the city garbage to come and pick up your garbage. The city don't even have resources for their own. You have to constantly go out and hire somebody else to call them to come in. Why can't I call the city and say, I want to pay you to mow my lawn? I want to pay you to shovel my snow. Fuck that. But then when they see that I'm making headway and I'm trying in this state of Wisconsin, they want to call me incompetent. No, I'm not a killer. No, I'm not doing anything drastic. I don't know what you all believe in. I speak life. I do the best that I can, but I do not have to constantly go through horrible, miserable ways every day of my life. I want to improve and get to where I want to be, not sit here miserable, crying and never making it and die. And they say some of the richest people are in the graveyard. If you never heard that, you're hearing it now. How much do I have to cry and beg? They called the police on me to even go into a referendum meeting. They didn't even give me a chance. They lied and told me that I can speak there. And when I got there, they harassed me before I came in the door. And then all of a sudden they told me that I could not speak. And then they didn't even read what I wrote. They took a little bits and pieces and formulated to improve them. And I had a copy of what was written and they still didn't read my shit right. Telling you, this is a problem. And this is their business model. And this is what they sell it. And these people come in, they talk about who the fuck really own United States of America for real. That's the goddamn problem. And motherfuckers want to talk about Donald Trump. He is the president of one government. Every state is not just a state. There are nations and all kinds of things within Wisconsin itself. And until you really, they're not going to give you that study. They're not going to tell you because they are skilled in only their stuff. When they sit up there and they take the schools from the blacks, And all of those important things that they say that the blacks once had and the black organizations had. Please. Whether I don't, man, it's a serious matter. I shouldn't have to go to a church to be something. And then that's too much of a risk where it's too many that still represent you, still your brother and sister. So these rules qualify. No, there are different denominations, non-denominations, all that different stuff. I want to be out here on solid ground where I can pave my way with no restrictions. If I happen to reach a tollway, it is not going to be paid in fucking blood. And you all need to realize that. I am not fucking playing. I am 39. So many have a 10-year degree. By the time they're in their 20s or working toward a 10-year degree at my age. How come is that I can't have shit? I can't know nothing but the jail. They want me to master the fucking jail cell. Instead of question them, and they want to reevaluate me, give me unlawful x-rays and shit, but they not checking to see what they letting coming through this month. They're not double checking. These fucking companies, Best Buy, Lowe's, all them bitch ass fucking places. Lowe's right now, they own one of my criminal complaints. I wasn't even at Lowe's, but I wonder why the fuck they just threw Lowe's right onto me like that. It's bullshit. These are not toys. This is hardcore stuff for enrichment and serious use of purpose, where these things are being sold for over $1,000 initially, or they're being sold for this amount, hundreds of dollars or whatever. But they involve gas and explosives and electricity and an electricity bill. I don't have to be their competition. I'm not trying to do that. I want to be able to say, if they see me, salutations. I don't want them to build a familiarity with me or a reputation or something like that. And I don't know where they're getting their water source and how they're getting their minerals, if they're getting it. I don't know why you mentioned a cemetery, but this is a serious fucking problem. Straight up. Somebody buy all kind of food that they have to cook, and then now what do? No, I don't have to get no induction. You for what? Get the induction top for what? That's not necessary for here. It's not like that's the type of environment that this has to be at. What is the induction top going to do? That's a problem. That's another thing that they circulating around. So those cannot rely on natural substances and stuff like that anymore. They're doing uninformed consents and unusual census to see what most people want so they can do a majority rules. And they're taxing, like for the standard education, that is what somebody is supposed to know, they're going to charge $1 million. And the free education is what costs lives. I'm telling you right now. Stuck on stupid shit, man. It's a problem. Motherfuckers see and you accept the approach of anything and everything. That's on you. Sit there and because of where you at, like the internet is available now. All kinds of stuff is available now. Even if it was to the induction top, what difference does it make if they're gonna keep putting faulty parts everywhere? Just like anybody right now, all they need is a VIN number, vehicle identification number, the make and a model, and they can create a key. They'll get the code, everything programmed. This is the direction that everything is going into. And then it shuts down. They're not teaching this stuff in schools. Somebody has changed the direction of the education where they're being sold. How come you're not being able to learn these languages of the others in their schools? They're not teaching more than one language. It's inappropriate. I don't appreciate it. For real. I know what I'm talking about. And if somebody don't understand it, this is my problem. This is where I'm at. You're not going to be everywhere I'm at. I'm not your classmate. Straight up, I'm not nothing to you. I'm my own self. That's what somebody better realize. Like, why do I have to keep being bullied to stick where everybody else at and watch everybody? I don't even have money to buy a fucking bag of potato chips. Not even a bottle of water. I can't go nowhere and do shit. I don't even got a bill in my fucking name other than a phone bill. I can't even hardly pay the fuck that without somebody sending some goddamn court order fucking money. Fuck that. Mm.
Welcome to Electrolux. Bienvenue chez Electrolux. For English, please press 1. Pour le français, veuillez appuyer sur 2.
What?
For English, please press 1. Pour le français. Did you know you can chat with one of our agents for faster service? If you would like to move this conversation to chat, please press 1 and we will send you a link via text message. Otherwise, please remain on the line.
I'm growing.
We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call.
No.
If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. Hello, my name is Pixie, Electrolux's virtual assistant. Please wait a moment while I check if you have had any recent activity with us. Welcome back. I can see we have spoken recently. Are you contacting us for the same reason? If yes, please press 1.
What?
Okay. How can I help you today?
Who are you? I called to Frigidaire.
We offer a variety of products such as spare parts, accessories, and filters. Which one are you interested in purchasing?
Why are you asking me that? Are you not a general information department?
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. Is your request about a spare part, an accessory, or a filter?
I want to talk to somebody in your inventions.
To transfer you to an agent, I need some information. Can I use 2625-057-137 to contact you?
About what?
I am sorry I did not catch that. Can we use the telephone number 2625-057-137 to contact you?
About what? Why do you need? I'm on the phone now. What do you need to call me about? What is the problem? For what?
Let's get you over to a live agent to help take care of this for you.
I did not
I
answer
will
that
transfer
question.
you now.
Shit.
For quality purposes, this call may be monitored or recorded. The estimated...
Thank you for calling Frigidaire. My name is Lucien. How can I assist you?
When I actually, no, I'm not asking you to assist me, but when I just called, it said that you all are Electrolux.
It's the same company.
How is that the same company?
Electrolux is the main company, and they bought Frigidaire.
Okay, so Why is it two different names?
Electrolux is the main company, but they bought Frigidaire. It means Frigidaire was someone else's company, and it's different countries. Electrolux is from Sweden, Frigidaire is from US.
So why did you answer and say that you are Frigidaire then?
Pardon?
What's the problem? I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.
I didn't get you what you asked.
No, I'm calling about a stove. I'm not calling about you getting me. This is not about you getting me. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. You answered the phone and said that you are Frigidaire. But you're not. You said it. You said that Frigidaire has been. What happened? What happened with Frigidaire?
I don't really get what you are saying. You asked me, you thought it was Electrolux. That's why I say Frigidaire and Electrolux, it's the same company.
I didn't tell you
the main company is the Electrolux, and Electrolux bought Frigidaire.
Okay, but I did not tell you my thoughts. Is it that maybe you do not have enough power to take all of the products out and rename everything that you have, so you're just going to keep selling a product that is basically going to be invalid? And then you're just going to slowly put new ones on the market, and whoever has those is going to get your services? Or is Frigidaire still a valid item? You said that you bought Frigidaire. What does that mean?
Not me who bought Frigidaire. Electrolux bought Frigidaire. Frigidaire is a different company. Electrolux bought Frigidaire to be part of Electrolux.
Why didn't you answer the phone and saying Electrolux, though? That's all I'm asking. Come on now.
No. Electrolux is a too long. That's why we just say Frigidaire.
Wait, Electrolux is what?
It's too long. We cannot say Frigidaire Electrolux. That's why we just say Frigidaire.
How is that too long?
It's the same company. How can I assist you?
Where are you located at? Where am I calling to?
This is the
You said you're in Canada?
I said this is the Canadian side. Are you calling from Canada or from US?
Why you asking me am I calling from Canada? Or US? US what?
Are you from US or are you from Canada?
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm not calling and representing them. I'm calling on my own.
I'm asking, where are you located? In Canada or in the US?
I don't want to answer that question specifically because I don't know what kind of business you all got going on. And I don't know if you're going to handle this call specifically about the relationship that you have with them. I want to form my own relationship so that I can be able to have a fresh start. I don't know about what they are doing.
Ma'am, please,
I'm not,
just
ma'am.
answer the question. If you are not
I did.
from
I
Canada,
answered the question. I answered. You answered the question. What is the question? What's the question? What's the question?
Where are you calling from? Are you calling?
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, and I want to know the phone number for who I will call about your inventions. You all are selling bad, inappropriate products out here. I have to call you all some other time. I'm calling from 1-262-505-71. I have to call you some other time, please. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Yeah. Fuck now. Oh, man, this is getting on my nerves. Damn. Mm-mm-mm.
Welcome to Electrolux. Bienvenue chez Electrolux. For English, please press 1. Pour le français, veuillez appuyer sur 2. For English, please press 1. Pour le français, veuillez appuyer sur 2. Did you know you can chat with one of our agents for faster service? If you would like to move this conversation to chat, please press 1 and we will send you a link via text message. Otherwise, please remain on the line. We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. We would appreciate your feedback to rate your experience after this call. If you would like to receive a survey via text message, press 1. Otherwise, press 0. Hello, my name is Pixie, Electrolux's virtual assistant. Please wait a moment while I check if you have had any recent activity with us. Welcome back. I can see we have spoken recently. Are you contacting us for the same reason? If yes, please press 1. Okay, how can I help you today?
I want to talk to someone about just different issues. I actually have a product that is referenced here, but it's not I'm trying to build a relationship with you all, but I'm not staying on the basis of any directions from others. But I want to talk to you in particular about who makes the products, the invention, and try to understand where this is and further prove my argument about how you all should replace this stove. And then I can begin to talk to you further about how you cannot keep selling products like this to constantly abuse those who purchase them. And even if they shop there and they say, hey, they have the money to contribute to you all testing and going through that, if that's how you do your blind studies and people have been coming into your
I can't
own
hear
businesses.
you. If you're on mute, please unmute your microphone.
I ain't no
Just
mute.
a quick explanation can help me support you faster and
No, I
get you to the
said that
right
was
agent.
a quick
How can I help you
explanation.
today?
You heard what I said. I'm telling you that you are going to have to advertise your businesses better, because this is starting to get to be a further serious matter where you all are involving violence. Police are being called, abusing me for just asking questions and trying to learn, but there's nothing. It's just abuse. I want to know something and I want to talk to someone about
Okay.
your business.
Do you want me to transfer you to one of our agents?
What do you mean? You're not transferring me. You don't have any authority over me to even touch me. No, that's not what I said. I want to talk to someone there.
I understand you'd like to speak to an agent. To minimize unnecessary transfers and get the fastest resolution, please let me know the specific reason for contacting us, such as booking a repair, making a purchase, or help with your account.
I'm not looking for the fastest resolution. I'm not even looking for a resolution. And watch your mouth while you talking to me. I'm talking about exactly, I want to talk to someone and just have a thorough conversation and handle my matters appropriately, please.
Sorry, I didn't understand. For example, you
That's
can
not
say,
my
book a
problem.
repair, or I want buy a spare part.
Inventions.
Let's get you over to a live agent to help take care of this for you.
No.
I will transfer you
No,
now.
fucked up. You're not taking care of it for me. Why you can't be yourself? Y'all that damn smart that y'all got the power to
For
do
quality
everything,
purposes,
but y'all don't even
this
want me
call
to
may
be
be
my own
monitored or
fucking
recorded.
self? The fuck?
The estimated
No,
wait time
I'm so
is less than
sorry.
1 minute.
Hi, thank you for calling customer service. My name is Tori. How can I help you?
I'm not your customer. I didn't ask for customer service. This is not the proper
how's it
department. I
today?
wouldn't know. No, I don't. I'm not interested in being your customer. I want to talk to someone in your inventions. Yes. Please.
Sir, are you calling on behalf of the customer?
What kind of question is that? Do you
How can I
see?
help you today, ma'am?
I already explained myself, and I'm not going to have to keep repeating the same things over and over. This is not going to be stagnant.
Sorry, I can capture the statement a while ago for some reason, but I can hear you now clearly, loud and clear now. Can you tell me on how can I help you today?
You said you can hear me loud and clear now, so you should understand what I said already. Seriously.
Just now,
Mm-mm.
loud and clear.
How do you know that? And
Do
you
you
don't
own
know
the
the words that I
appliance?
said. What?
Yeah, how can I help you for today, ma'am? I'd love to help you.
Oh, no, I'm not interested in talking to you. I'm not love or any of that. No, I'm not a customer. I did not call customer service, and I do not want to speak to customer service. This is not some social contract. No,
Did you call us, right?
I did not call to customer service. I called and I said I want to speak to someone in your invention department through Frigidaire. And you guys are Electrolux.
Yeah, we only have one department, ma'am, in here.
And what
This
department
is
is that?
just a customer service.
Where are you located?
I'm actually working from the Philippines right now, but we handle Canadian customer.
Canadian?
Yep. Are you calling from Canada?
I don't have to answer that question. But it's how are you saying that? What's the name of your company?
We're working from Electrolux and Frigidaire.
Okay, you all have to realize that you also are trying to keep business as well, right? So you all are maybe customers, but you're not representatives of me. I don't appreciate how you get to consume every information from me and find that you're going to divide and conquer and replace and steal identity. That's why I'm getting from all this information that you all are saying, because the words that you're using. And I know that may be how you study, but did you get that? I said that I'm not looking for your help. And I know that there's other departments that I could possibly call. This is not, I called a general information department.
We only have one department, ma'am, a customer service.
But that's not what I was told. I called to you 1-800. What's the number that you all have there? What's your number?
Let me check, Halton. We only have one hotline
Your phone number,
which is the 1-800-265-8352.
I was told that is called the General Information Department.
Yeah, from the appliances, ma'am. What we normally do is to run some basic troubleshooting steps for the appliances that is having an issue, or to provide like a basic information for all types of the appliances, depending on the model number.
You said that you're customer service.
Yep, that's right.
No, that's not the same for me. I was not told that. I'm not going to talk to you about this. And I already told them from the beginning it was inappropriate. Appreciate the information.
But we only have one department.
No, oh, where at? So only Frigidaire doesn't.
If ever.
Everywhere in Frigidaire, you saying? How many? Only one department where?
Yeah, only one hotline number. Yeah, only one department as well that has a hotline number.
So how would I talk to you? If I want you to come pick up items, if I had a store, who would I talk to tell them to come pick your stuff up that I no longer want to sell your items?
Depending on which dealer you purchase it from.
What department would that be?
We are offering the customer to call directly the dealer regarding that information, regarding that concern.
If I get the information from you, for Frigidaire, from Frigidaire, not the dealer. I'm telling you that if I was the dealer.
If you were the dealer. Okay, let me check. Okay, I need to coordinate it to one of my support. Okay.
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Get that information. I'm not playing around. Shit, they just say
Just bear with me.
anything.
Let me go ahead.
I'm not bearing with you. I'm not bearing with you. Just go ahead, take care of yourself. I'm not bearing with you. I'm not bearing with you. Shit, and you ain't bearing with me. Fuck that. Bearing, what that mean? No. I promise you, this is serious. Look at this. They sit there and misinform, and so that somebody can quit and never get anything. Coming from where I'm from. Shit, it ain't easy out here. Not about to assist in no damn killing of no fucking body. Fuck y'all, man.
I don't tolerate such.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. You not even supposed to. You supposed to be looking for. This don't got shit to do with your trifling ass bitch. Lazy ass hoe. Fuck you. You know, I wasn't even talking to your dumb ass. Shut the fuck up. The fuck off the phone as you did, bitch. Pursuit. A pursuit is the act of chasing or following someone, something, or the dedicated effort to attain a goal. Come on now. What's next? This is all that they give. It's another levels. Anybody gonna ever graduate from this shit and move? I'm sorry. I understand how serious this can be, but it's not illegal, and I'm not violent, and I am not abusive. I'm not gonna keep letting them fuck me over like this. The better the education is, the greater that things are gonna be for me. I am not making no money off of this shit. I do not have nothing. Nowhere to go. Not a dorm room, nothing. These motherfuckers come and attack me on the streets, anything that they could ever do. And when I call on some real shit, I get the real fucking deal, of course, but they lie. And I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. So I don't need any motherfucker to sit out here and be on some trying to tell me what the fuck to do or how to speak. Why don't you go work on some shit? Fuck that. I'm sitting here learning and growing here and figuring out shit for the first time. And I'm openly doing this recording. That don't mean that this is your fucking problem. This don't have shit to do with you motherfuckers who constantly want to control somebody. You are the goddamn fucking issue yourself. Do anybody ever want to graduate from this stupid ass shit where they leave you the fuck at and then they want to sit there and make reports about motherfuckers who used to be a prostitute and they graduated, they didn't came from a hoe to a housewife? The fuck you hating for? Because you haven't learned, you flunking over and over, steady voting to flunk, steady vote for these motherfuckers, and never once are you gonna stand up for your fucking self and be a fucking leader. But you steady following some shit and letting them constantly teach you. But they want to amend the motherfucking Constitution the fuck down. Then motherfuckers want to talk about Juneteenth, the shit out of everywhere. When motherfucker finally got the news in Texas. But that's a national holiday. That is what the fuck they're going to throw in your face. That's all that you were. That's not me. This is a part of my fight too now. This is serious. Please. This is a real issue. The fuck you trying to... Why are you trying to tell me to call somebody for a grand appliance for what? Why are you telling me to call grand appliance? Shit. The fuck? For what? Call grand appliance for what? Oh my goodness, please. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. This is tough. It's not easy, especially when I know that I have found out how they messing over. This ain't gonna be easy. And then I never know who sent the police, who called the police and say that they have a problem, who police then got you believe do they only get motherfucking free coffee and motherfucking donuts? Huh? You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's some high class motherfuckers out there that do the same motherfucking job. Motherfuckers, I'm sure. Maybe I don't give a fuck because they shouldn't be accepting no damn free coffee and donuts. That's just how I look at it. I don't want you telling me stuff like that because I know what I'm doing. I'm making my own way. This ain't even about that. I know what I'm doing. I don't want you giving me a sign. I don't know who you are, especially where you saying, I don't even know what you're saying. I can't even say, and you saying shit to me, so I can't even say whether you being horrible to me or not. I don't even know. And that's some bullshit. I don't appreciate that. You playing too much. And it's like you on both sides or something. Or maybe not. I don't need this. I cannot really reply to you. I just cannot, especially when too many times these are those who trying to tell me how to be. I'm not looking for that kind of advice. I'm not looking for any instruction from you. I'm not doing that. I don't need that. Got motherfuckers trying to tell me what they not gonna say. Bitch, you at work. And then you talk about you represent some shit. Bitch, please. I told her I didn't want to talk to her cheap ass to begin with. So, ain't nobody gonna say shit about nothing. Because I did not put violence to her. I did not harm her. I did not abuse her. I don't give a fuck what somebody had to say. That is not what I showed, and I don't give a fuck. God damn, man. Y'all motherfuckers are trapped. No. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna come on some other time though with a live video. I'm Jasmine. I gotta get some to eat. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I gotta do some other shit.